n'ụwa. Chukwu bụ anya n'ụwa n'eluigwe niile na-ele ya. Onye mmeri Chukwu bụ n'anya n'ụwa. Anya n'ụwa, anya n'ụwa anya n'ụwa n'eluigwe niile na-ele ya. Onye mmeri Chukwu bụ n'anya n'ụwa. Chukwu bụ anya n'ụwa. Chukwu bụ anya n'ụwa n'eluigwe niile na-ele ya. Onye mmeri Chukwu bụ n'anya n'ụwa. Ịbụnanya n'ụwa. Chukwu bụ anya n'ụwa n'eluigwe niile na-ele ya. Onye mmeri Chukwu bụ n'anya n'ụwa. Chukwu bụ anya n'ụwa. Chukwu bụ anya n'ụwa n'eluigwe niile na-ele ya. Onye mmeri Chukwu bụ n'anya n'ụwa. Chukwu bụ anya n'ụwa. Chukwu bụ anya n'ụwa n'eluigwe niile na-ele ya. Onye mmeri Chukwu bụ n'anya n'ụwa. Anya n'ụwa, anya n'ụwa. Anya n'ụwa n'eluigwe niile na-ele ya. Onye mmeri Daddy bụ n'anya n'ụwa. Anya n'ụwa, anya n'ụwa. Anya n'ụwa, anya n'ụwa n'eluigwe niile na-ele ya. Onye mmeri Daddy bụ n'anya n'ụwa. Chukwu bụ anya n'ụwa. Chukwu bụ anya n'ụwa n'eluigwe niile na-ele ya. Onye mmeri Daddy bụ n'anya n'ụwa. Anya n'ụwa, anya n'ụwa. Anya n'ụwa, anya n'ụwa n'eluigwe niile na-ele ya. Onye mmeri Chukwu bụ n'anya n'ụwa. Ọ bụghị anya n'ụwa. Chukwu bụ anya n'ụwa n'eluigwe niile na-ele ya. Onye mmeri. Tata bụ ụbọchị Jehova meworo. Hallelujah. Tata bụ ụbọchị Jehova meworo nwanne m. Ṅụrịa ọṅụ n'ime ya. Tiba hallelujah n'ime ya. Taa bụ ụbọchị Jehova meworo. Igbo bụ Igbo. Igbo bụ Igbo birikweni ya. Ụtụtụ ọma. Ehihie ọma. Mgbede ọma. Depending your time zone. Anyị ya dịka echi. Maka na echi adịghị agwụ agwụ ka a na-agwa ya. Ọ bụrụ na isonye bụ. What are you waiting for? Click the like button. Subscribe, comment, share. If anyị na-ekwu na nke ikpeazụ oye elewe. If you are just coming across our channel for the very first time, you are welcome. This is Kelenna TV. We are live and we are direct, bringing you the gospel of redemption by your doorstep. If I am like a common sense, the reason I'm running my life. And we have get school. I know my truth and the supporters of truth. I ain't give me there by when you know Omakamele Daniel Norian Omakamele Osinachi no Omakamele Juliet No, Amaka Mele. Right. Opening and the title. Update from Finland. Stop social media fight. Mazi Simon Ekpa. Like we said some hours ago, not na anyị now based on the video, they got a protest. Hope I'm coming out loud and clear. Show me Timbu. Hope I'm coming out loud and clear. Hope you can hear loud and clear. Not na based on the video. Right, the sound is good. So based on the video, and they got a protest. I restream. They made it very clear. The Albion and then Mark. Na video within the court, according to Ntosi Weku. Maybe that is why we're trying to cap for any updates on social media like that. But I have received call from the court, the first section, Agana, Fabanye, the second section, hearing of the appeal, Kemaze Banjoko, Ikenna no, Chimkasemma no, Rien, if I know. So information has it that Juliet no, Omakamele, during the first hearing, first section, Mazi Banjoko said it to the hearing right inside the court, to the hearing of everybody, that social media saga fight, name them, that it should cease. If I hear him no, Chimkasimma no, blessing no. So Mazi Banjoko instructed all Ezioku. Imana Ekubria before. After Komunai gra visit Mazi Banjoko, they came out. Women no, Nancy Mark and no. Your network bad though. No, check from your end. Let me switch to another and see. Let me see. But if you do not about them, then what are the signals? But wait, let me see. I think it's fine from my end here. Unless my was on another person complain on it, so I can check. Okay, my network is bad. Okay, let me switch to another. Namde Norian. Okay, let me switch to another and see. But it is fine from here. Well, let me switch to another. So how about this? How about now? We can't hear you at all. No, check from your end. Because it is now no. Because it is now no even level. Because it is now no even level. The sound is audible. Can you hear me now? The sound is audible. From my studio here, the sound is fine. The sound is fine. Somebody can hear me. She never can hear me. It is okay. Okay. You are good now. Okay. 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 So sorry about that. So they can know before the information from Finland. Mazi Ekpa kwuru ya na open court to the hearing of everybody. Ka fa kwụsị social media attack. Ka fa kwụsị social media attack to the hearing of everybody. So ọ bụrụzi nke akpọrọ m ya na call eziri m ya to the hearing of everybody. Ndị be anyị nọ dị ya. So mgbe m nwetara the information, I told the person that na-ekwubuo n'ife a mbụ, but na-ịma ndị ọ dị n'aka ime the needful. Ọ sị m, oh, thank God na m na-confirm kwa na ya ekwuo ya before. Say yes, n'izigbo ya. That thing na-ekwu ebe a that time. Some people nwere ike feel, oh no, it just they carry the talk. Wetin concern me? Am I a freedom fighter? Neither am I a IPOB member. Am I under any leadership? Am I under any cabinet? I just do my thing. Mana ife anyị chọọ bụ udo, anyị fụ eziokwu anyị ekwuo. So first section agana fa banye second section, hearing of his appeal. So and the program gonna go on enwere ike after the second section. Ọ bụrụ na the brother nwee efe ọchọkwa bata na the studio bata. Ọkwa onye a some of you na-efeel kwe na ọsabokwa. Ịghọtago? Ịma na ihe na-adịghị eme ụnụ nwa bụ ndebe anyị bụ na amara m ka e esi ya eme ndebe anyị ada metafa. But it is so good. Ife anyị chọrọ bụ udo. So ka anyị na-ene anya mara ma those ndị ọ gbasara ka fa anyị emegharị ma fa anyị change. Stay where you are, but stop social media attack. Don't forget na the instruction enyere white painted hair woman oge ọ pụtara, the one o kwurutere bụ stay where you are. Enyebughị ya instruction before, stop social media attack. Now publicly from right inside court, stop social media attack. Fancha niile nụrụ ya. So ka anyị marazie ife ha ga-ekwu. Ekpere anyị na-ekpe bụ ka ọ pụta. And he talked about peace. I told him, peace ya it is not possible. I told him, na ekpere anyị ga na-ekpe bụ ka ọ pụta ka o were anya fụ ntu o si aga. So when you listen to messages na-abịa from that end, ị ga-enwerịrị hope. Ịdị hopeful. Mana ịnụzie message na-abịa from the other side ụmụ Chineke, ebe a ka trouble okomoko dị. This one said, this one said, this one said, this one said, yeah, we gara from that end. When she cannot read. So, now, many people not there. Eggman not there. One is spent not there. Many people not there. Many people not there. Many. So, no be here say, no be I should buy the mama fly. No be call them, tell them publicly. So, but I have told the brother to join me at the studio after the second section. So make him come take a mouth, chop the onion. So while we are waiting for more updates, I get what I don't know something from side Dr. Ngozi Orabense. Ubuemeke. I had there to us and to us Ubuemeke. So why will I lie? Official public disclaimer. State of Odumegwu. It has come to the notice of the United States of Biafra government that a sacked deputy governor in the person of Azoka Okonkwo created a fake WhatsApp platform attached and has used this platform to monthly collect money from Odumegwu citizens. It was revealed that Azoka Nwankwo has told those contributing the fund that the money is for men on ground. The government of the United States of Biafra wishes to inform all citizens of Odumegwu State that the attached platform is not approved by the government. All official payments, contributions, and levies for USB must be made only through the official published government channels, United States of Biafra.org or New Dimension Mandates.com or through the Homeland account call Farm D for info. Any payment made to any individual or unofficial account not published by the office of the DPM is at the contributor's own risk and is not recognized by the USB government. We advise all nationals in Odumegwu State and elsewhere to verify any payment request with the official state governor or any of the state commissioners or call this number for guidelines. For verification, contact the official of USB Secretary of Finance from D, signed DPL. If I were the WhatsApp, look at what they wrote here. Original IPOB, wounded lion. Moment, Kogan. Original IPOB. So anyway, fake. I don't want Chineke. Which Chineke the woo. Can I say anyway fake? Mazi Sevanos Dalurian, say anyway fake. Eji nke ya na-anatụ ego from ndị nọ na homeland, like this suffering, like this hardship, ka eji ala anatụ ndị be anyị ego. Know the reason why you are where you are. Dalurian Mazi Sevanos. Know the reason why you are where you are. No fight anybody's enemy for anybody. No. No fight anybody's enemy for anybody. Know the reason why you are following whom you are following. Maka na enwe consequences when men deliberately undermine the truth. So, if I have original IPOB, say enwe fake. I would like to see the fake. So while we wait for more updates from Finland, I will be bringing you something. The new HEOD, the new DOS head, he said something. Of recent. Chris Nwango, via Achalugo's end. So if ndị a ga-eso na ndị a ga-emere udo, ndị a na-ekwu original IPOB. And I have told them, I am not under anybody. I am not fighting or attacking anybody. If I na-ekwu ife dị na social media, anything ọbụla dị na media, I go carry am. Anything in the public, I go carry am. So I have no problem with anybody. I am not against peace. and it can never be. So peace, only just like this one now because just like information I have from Ghana, because I made the announcement that's ends it. What if it was lie? I'm not about it. So let us go and listen to Chris work. Please kindly touch the like button if you haven't done that. We are live and we are direct. Why we wait for him? Because I have told him to come into the studio after second section.
The diaspora, fellow lovers of freedom and justice throughout the world. I greet you with the weight of a sacred trust placed on my shoulders by our supreme leader, Mazi Namdekano.
Check from your end, there is sound. But when I check from your end, there is sound. And Makamele all the way from Chile. Now, Makamele, Valerian, Makamele, touch the like button.
This is not a ceremony. It is a covenant. Week after week, I shall stand before you.
Week after week, you're going to update. So be expecting him. We're gonna update week after week. Can we keep busy? When you feel I got a update from Onyendu. Update from Supreme Commander. Oh yeah, update yeah,
not with empty rhetoric, but with unvarnished truth of our struggle. This is our weekly address, continuing process, a living dialogue between leadership and people, a pulse check on the soul of our nation in waiting. This past Sunday, 2nd August 2026, at St. Joseph Catholic Church in Inouye, Alpha Community, Udi local government area, the sanctuary of God became a theater of terror. Amid men stormed the house of worship during Holy Mass, dragging worshippers from the very altar, including a seminarian, a young man consecrated to God.
Okay. On a walk banyere ifemeru n'Enugu steeti. Proactive measures that are in place to make sure that such never happen. Only one that is not talking about defense now. That person must be a joker. They could not choose midnight. But very soon, I will call. Anybody that is not talking in Chekwa, Onya is talking Bao Badach. Before I call Nyanyampo. So, Kayamanare because I got away.
Outside, under a torrential rain, our mothers gathered in an anguish, their voices rising above the storm, declaring with shattered hearts, we no longer sleep. One victim has been found, two remain in the shadows of captivity. If the house of God is no longer safe, where shall we turn? If our mothers must march in the rain to be heard, what does that say of the authorities who claim to protect them? Let us speak plainly about what truly happened in Enugu and why it happened. The Enugu state government, in conjunction with the Nigerian army, is busy clearing pathways for Fulani herders, terrorists, to attack our people.
As for me, China now, the attack. Frank no. The more you look.
This is not speculation. It is the deliberate strategy of those who seek to break our spirit. They hope to achieve this by demonizing the Eastern Security Network, painting our protectors as
if somebody like me, even a first hope. I'm going to say, hope. I don't know. I bụrụ na fadị kedu ebe fa nọ kedu ife a na-arụ ajụjụ ka anyị na-ajụ ka ọ ghara ịbụ apụtakwa agụcha ya ntu onye ọbụla na-akpuo tomorrow kwa ife na-ebe na ya na-ebe apụtakwa week in week out esn ife na-eme a na-eme Ikechukwu Ọkafọ Amaka Mele so ihe ọbụla a na-agwa anyị na practical they play the show.
Criminal, why the rape predators remain and roam freely. That is why the Enugu state government has not uttered a single word of condemnation. Their silence is not weakness, it is complicity. It is a calculated decision to look the other way while our people are harvested like sacrificial lambs. Let us not be deceived. The attack on St. Joseph Catholic Church was not random. It was enabled by the systematic dismantling of our community defenses that Eastern Security Network has worked tirelessly to maintain. The same authorities who stage security summit and speak of a new framework remain silent on the true sources of terror. They focus their energy on criminalizing the Eastern Security Network, the disciplined formation that has kept far worse horror from fully engulfing our land, while ordinary murder march in.
Ndị nga anyị bụ ọnụ ka anyị na-eme na social media. The only of Ife gave the Sunday Igboho security 100 million naira to add to their security. 100 million. Ndị nke anyị bụ nneka egbe ọnụ ka a na-agbara anyị na social media. Lying to our people, collecting money and nothing to show for it. Yeah? Ndị nke anyị they play the show. The only thing I am about lying to our people, collecting money, nothing to show for it. Week in, week out. Apụta gụara gị memo agụsịa ya ife na-ebe na-ebe ESN kedu ebe fa nọ kedu ihe ebe ndị fa stop gụrụ. It is time ị ga-ebido jụba ajụjụ you as nwa Chineke. Ask question. Likewise no jụwa ajụjụ. Because pattern every week this man ya apụtakwa gụkwara gị for ọgụsịkwa ya ọ na-akpuo ọ cherekwa gị next week ọ chọkwa something gụọra gị. So it is now time anyị bido jụba ajụjụ. Only of Ife donate 100 million maka nchekwa befa kee ndị be anyị kee ife anyị na-eme kee ife anyị menwu onwere.
They reign because their children are no longer safe, even in church. Let the record be clear. The Eastern Security Network continues the critical task of securing Biafran land. Day and night, our vigilant forces stand guide over communities, our farmland, our churches, and our homes. They have prevented massacres that would have made the current horrors pale in comparison. They have saved lives that the Nigerian military would have sacrificed for political expediency. But ESN cannot be everywhere at once, especially when government actively work to undermine them, to label them terrorists, and to clear the very pathways through which death enters our villages. We salute the bravery of ESN operatives. We honor their sacrifice. We affirm that without them, Biafra land would have descended into an abyss from which there would be no return. One thing is certain, such brazen attack would not happen with our leader free. Bandits and terrorists aided and abetted by some Igbo politicians who have sold their birthright for a mess of pottage, are taking advantage of the absence of Onyendu Mazi to foment havoc. They know that a free Kanu would mobilize our people, fortify our defenses.
Because Orono to fit into his position. Kelena, I told you to chat me last time that we both lived together in Malaysia. Do you know KC, Daddy Chisom, that was stabbed last time in Malaysia? If you know him, you should know me. Sorry, my brother. Truth TV. I don't know how to chat you. I lived in Malaysia. Yes, I lived in Malaysia. And I'm how to chat you. I'm how to contact you. That is that. Maybe after the program, you drop your email at the comment of the video. I lived in Malaysia. Hello. Martin Hejirika. No, okay, just after the program, drop comment. Celeste, no. After the program, drop comment. Oh, like this video. I will take it up from there. Hello. After the program, drop comment. Thank you. My WhatsApp number in the public. I lived in Malay.
And expose their treachery to the light of the day. They know that the mere presence of our supreme leader would rally forces of order against the forces of chaos. That is why they kept him in chains.
However, if I go every week. The thing is that I pity those that think no, what if it's in a if I can grow every week, man, I are very careful before the man are retired. If our leader is here, if our leader happened to be here, KZ if na-arụ, kedu ife mere ga-appoint ka ịrụba? Ọ bụghị ịdị na-agụ ihe a. It's not an attack, which on ka anyị na-ajụ o. Ọ ịdị na-agụpụta ihe a ka emere ga-appoint. Enwere vacuum. Your appointment go to fill. A ga-emechakwazi the appointment, that vacuum can be open. It's an error. After appointment and the vacuum is still error, it's still not filled. It's an error. Humphrey. Yeah, I'm on the quiz you. Collapse. Guinea. Young organization not gonna collapse here into a organization now. That is my opinion. I want to get one organization now. Not gonna collapse here into a. Yeah, but the strategy. The strategy. Yeah, but the strategy. So, because so that if you want to defend, you now defend that you know to be true. Getting a social media. So, ndị nke a nwere ESL, Chike dozie m ESL, yet everywhere na-agbaghala. Yes, this court process must not last 5 days. Today they cover 3 sections, 2 sections covered now. So they can more 3 sections can you what I go 2 sections. People go see for the only then. Martin, no. Let's continue.
That is why they refuse to obey the court. That is why they manufacture insecurity to justify injustice. Before the extraordinary rendition of June 2021, before the illegal seizure of our leader, the Southeast did not know this scale of orchestrated violence. The massacre of unarmed Biafrans at Mkpo, at Iguacha, at National High School, Aba, and the murderous invasion of our leader's home at Afaruku, Ibeku remain unanswered questions. What offense did those unarmed people commit? What terrorist act justified those bloodbaths? No. This is, and there is no answer because there is no justification. A charge sheet that discloses no offense known to any extant written law cannot find a valid trial. The Supreme Court itself has reminded us that the charge sheet is the foundation of jurisdiction and that due process must be fulfilled. Those are binding statements. They leave no legitimate path for any court to affirm a convention built on such foundation. The continued incarceration of our leader remains illegal, unjust, and a standing indictment of a system that prefers power over principle. In the midst of this trial, we have begun to recover our voice. Radio Biafra Homeland will be going live later this week at www.biafra.org. www.radiobiafrahomeland.com.
Okay.
I repeat, at www.radiobiafrahomeland.com. After years of betrayal, after platforms were hijacked and turned into gossip mills by expelled elements who sold the struggle for personal and political gain, the authentic voice of Biafra has returned home. Let there be no confusion. Any platform still trading under the name Radio Biafra without the word homeland is not ours.
Okay.
Those sacked from the third administration of the Directorate of State who continue to cling to the IPOB name only deepened their isolation. Their new vehicle, the Igwebuike Group, is theirs to keep. We encourage them to stay far from the sacred cause. IPOB itself continues, cleansed, and renewed under the fourth administration.
Okay.
Unity behind Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is non-negotiable. Discipline is non-negotiable. Loyalty to the vision of restoration is non-negotiable. We are organizing a world press conference to alert humanity to the plight of our people. The hundreds who remains missing, the countless who have been tortured, the innocent who has been killed at the hands of Nigerian security agencies.
Aleph Wallet. Solomon Nkwacha, former Defense Secretary of USB, said he is working with BDF and the ESN. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave them instruction to take care of ESN, that DPM has no right to sack him since he was appointed by PM. Gịnị ọzọ bụ ihe fọrọ na? Ọ nwere ife ọzọ fọrọ? Anyị na-aga n'iru ike gwụrụ. Ọ dịgo ka ọ ya dị, ọ dịgo ka ọ ya dị. Anyị ga na-akpata ya.
The blood of the innocent and the tears of the mothers will no longer be hidden. The world must hear the truth about these atrocities. Our twin diplomatic assaults in Jerusalem and Washington continues unabated. The issue of Biafra has been brought before Israeli Knesset, where it has been debated. It has laid before the United States Congress, where a motion has been made calling for the freedom of our leader. These are steps that ought to have been taken years ago, because the previous administrations were more interested in gossip than in actual freedom fighting.
The previous administration, the more interested in gossip. They interested in freedom fighting. Oh, wonderful, 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 wonderful.
Valuable time was lost, but it was better late than never. The work is now being done with seriousness and focus. The recent rush by Nigeria to appoint an Igbo person as an ambassador to Israel is meaningless.
Okay.
Appointing an ambassador is normal diplomatic protocol. We do not expect Israel to be at loggerheads with Nigeria. It changes nothing about the justice of our cause. our eyes remain fixed on the substantive struggle, the release of Onyendu, Mazi, Nnamdi Kanu, and the restoration of Biafra. The immediate and unconditional release of Mazi Onyendu, Kanu, and all prisoners of conscience. That the real architect of insecurity, the Fulani herders terrorists, the bandits, and those who enable them within the political class, be confronted without selective blindness. The Southeast be allowed the peace it has earned throughout the vigilance of its own people. The ESN and every community that has chosen to defend itself. That the Enugu state government and every other state government in Biafra land stop clearing pathway for the terrorists and instead join the fight against those who would destroy us. My people, the mothers weeping in the rain in Afar are not alone. Every family that has lost a child to the forest, every farmer driven from his land, every young person living in fear is part of this same cry. Yet, we do not despair. We organize. We speak with one voice. We refuse to allow manufactured narrative to bury the truth. The struggle continues peacefully, disciplined, and rooted in the inalienable rights of our people to determine their destiny. Close ranks. Reject every distraction. Stand firm. The authentic voice of Biafra is back. The Directorate of State is at work. The Eastern Security Network stands guide. And under the guidance of our Supreme Leader, the restoration of Biafra remains irrevocably our goal. Next week, we shall return.
Okay.
As we will every week to update you on our progress.
Okay.
To expose the marginalization of our enemies.
Okay.
And to strengthen the bonds that unite us. This is not one of declaration. It is a continuing process, a weekly reckoning, a rhyme of resilience that will not cease until freedom is won. Before I conclude, let me issue a critical call to our digital army, the freedom fighters of the keyboard, the warriors of timeline, the voices that echoes our struggle across.
Encourage the media warrior freedom fighters. He is encouraging them to keep pushing. You gotta go. Their enemy. And Mazi Banjoko is telling people to cease fire. Everyone was here. Uzia will go see and can they go harder, push them. You gotta go. Nkabo, stop fighting. Focus. If what effect Uzina connect this protest. If Uzina connect here, unite to achieve one thing. Keep your differences aside. Unite that the world may see us as one people. ịmana ekwuru m na di na nwunye ga-anọkwa ọgụ n'ime ụlọ, enwere ike na-anọ ọgụ na visitọ abịa, onye ọbụla amanakwa nọrọ visitọ nara ana. This marriage I no go comot for you o. Marakwa ya mana ọ bụ na your plan bụ ịkpọta nwaanyị ọzọ, don't bring that woman. Mụnwa nọ hie ekwechirigo m, a na-aba na-anọ visitọ bịakwa edozie. emesịa na the protest today, he said it, social media, to the hearing of everybody, social media attack should cease. Ndị nke a sị the social media warriors, they are recognized, they are highly exalted. Let's continue.
Every social media platform, every Tuesday, without fail, we flood the digital space with the hashtag Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Free Nnamdi Kanu. This is not optional, it is our duty. When the government tries to silence us, when the mainstream media ignores us, when the world pretends not to see our suffering, our tweets become the bulletins that pierce through the fog of propaganda. Set your alarms, schedule your post, share, retweet, amplify. Every Tuesday will remain the word that we are still here. We remind the world every time that we are still available, that we are still fighting, that we are.
Benchika, if I what I try to avoid, I continue to push, and the organizers tried. I did easy. I'm on onto a ready. Now like this is supposed to be at least in here, but that concerns us. I am but we tackle it. Present area mboa. Famaro. Okwasi na fa na-eso okwu. Why na ndị a nọrọ iche, they tried. Serious. They tried.
Not forgotten. Let no Tuesday pass without the hashtag Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu trending in your time zone. Let the digital footprint of our resistance grow until it cannot be ignored. This is our megaphone. Use it. This is our weapon. Use it. Every Tuesday.
Whip on how to wait. Whip on how to wait. Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu every Tuesday. Or their weapon. When you whip on kidnap. Hello. No weapon.
We speak. Every Tuesday they hear us. Every Tuesday freedom draws nearer. May Almighty God strengthen every family still waiting for the return of their loved ones. May He grant wisdom and courage to all who labor for justice. May He protect our ESN operatives who stand between us and annihilation. And may the day of freedom come speedily, not as a distant hope, but as a dawning reality. Biafra lives. The struggle continues. Thank you and good night.
Ghana. Now let us go and listen to Matasanga briefly before I go to Master Prophet. Matasanga, let us listen to him briefly. Kindly touch the like button if you haven't done that.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning across the globe. Today, we are here in the capital city of Finland, Helsinki.
You are very correct. You are very correct, Benchika. I know so many IPOB organization members were expecting to see Glasgow's, but unfortunately for them, none happened. Even Master Prophet. I am telling you, many people was disappointed. That is the truth. On to Akogwesrede. What are we fighting for? What is all this noise for? Into Akogwesrede. And if I be not possible. So I have really looked at it. Man, I know these things is possible. I just our differences aside, fix this thing. Now we hold. Now we be our problem. We understand. We are our own problem. I got whoever that want to speak should be given mic, give time for them to speak. After then, it is achievable. Until that time. That is how serious people do. But that exit. Even the man noniru, the protest that was addressing people. I come after the face before. That is everything just guy. Another Ramma behavior where Eggman nowhere behavior where that is you will not even notice. You will not even notice. Even our sister Olewunne, I think she was there. Even this guy joined Ogenkere from Ogenkere to Eggman. This our sister Kedifana where Casey London, Kiru Kogene. So no one they record there. We can actually do better. We can do better.
Of us who have never been to this country. This was once a country of peace. It was a country that negotiated peace after the Second World War and brought about the boundaries that we see today. This is a country that I want to talk about and how Africans have been disadvantaged in Europe because of the European laws and because of malice that has come from our governments in Africa. Before I do that, I want to play this song. I want to play my favorite song, often in the speech. Bad investigation, corrupt intelligence, corrupt witnesses, corrupt international law, a case that violates. I am not here to say what the judge wants to say. I'm here to analyze the case from the evidence that I've seen, which is public, and both the evidence that have privy to, which is also, because I'm in the technical team of this, I'm not going to be shy. I've been, as an African, called to state my position. I will not go into details of the case because it's before court, but I want to do an analysis of what happened, what it is. First of all, I want to find out, and I have asked in this summons, there is no government of Nigeria official. The Nigerian government provided fake evidence, corrupt evidence, polluted evidence, doctored evidence, and brought it to this court because they wanted to catch an African whom they hated. This is it. They hated.
The same thing, Naaman, at this very struggle. Because me hate somebody. That person, you want to pull that person down with informal honor. If our mentality in this yoji, that is why I say, no one man coma and you query. You make one kojo and you query. That is just it. Man, a mentality of following the by bona na onye hatred ya. Ihe ọbụla na-apụta from him, ọ bụrụgodị nke ọma, everything mebie. Maka na hatred Mazi Ekpa Njoko ka eji wee those that claimed na fa bịara ebe ikwu okwu nwere onwe. Hatred made them blindfolded their eyes. Fa got to testify against him. Hatred. Ndị federo na fa na-ekwu okwu nwere onwe. Hatred made them to wrote petition against him. Ndị federo na fa na-ekwu okwu nwere onwe. Fa nọkọtara pọsụọ. O nwere ife onye a na-eweta anyị enwero. O nwere ife onye a nwere to offer na nwere onwe a. O nwere ife onye a nwere to offer to contribute na nwere onwe. Even the SDOS, if I just come across the video, I go play. Forget ya, everybody wants something to offer. Someone don't have create another own Igwebike parliament. Enwere ike with ife ha na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gabigara under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Enwere ike they decided now to pull through. Enwere ike tomorrow when ife ha ga-present we can actually learn from. Maybe bring it, marry with the one we already have, or we into a kosi aga. Mana o nwere ndị bụ na for the fact na like onya ife ọ bụ na onya a mere. I know it is maybe ị nwere ike the reason why anyị ji eme ya bụ for ka onye ọbụla fair. And ọ ya bụ ọ bụ na ịpụta sị na dị independent ọ bụrụ ezie. So with what I am doing here is an evidence proof na I'm independent. Ebe ọ bụla isi wee gbata ya, we play it so that our people will see it. Ọ bụrụ nke ọjọọ anyị fụkwa ya. Yesterday we were playing Lasuba. Lasuba na-akọ ihe o mere bụ ihe anyị na-ekwu ebodimi allegation. Ọ ya nwa na onwe ya bụzi onye mma between ya nwa and her God. Ma ife ọ na-ekwu ya na Eggman mere ma ọ bụ eziokwu ka ọjọọ so chọọ ịkachi cruise. Which something like that has no effect or negative effect. N'okwu nwere onwe, something like that, just normal social media something. Mana nke bụ nke ọjọọ bụ ịkpọ ndị gị na ha rụrụ ọrụ terrorist just because of mere disagreement. Ikwuruzie maka ya kọchaa that you participated that you helped in building. Ikwerozie maka hatred. Chọọ ka ịkwatue ụlọ ịdị wee. That is a no-no. So when you hear them call terrorists, the thing they shock me. And the OIFA, Mazi Ekpa want them to stop. Not normal na corona na social media, no. Take you guys in a book, man, of such heavy allegation. So, that you helped in building. Now the thing knows that, so no terrorist key help build for years. So enwere some ndụ ndị be anyị na-abụfa na-ebi. For them surprise. Denying redeclaration that happened. Ma ọ bụrụgodị ere Mazi Ekpa now say that this redeclaration never happened. You will still many of them. You will still see those that participated. And then on at the ground, they will still tell him that yes, it never happened. But I will be here telling him that it actually happened. We saw it on the video. But he can have one day no in attendance, guys. Yes, I was there. It never happened. It never happened. Okay, let me check. Okay. When they are WhatsApp, they active. When they go to the video, I got it difficult to even share it. Okay. Lee ife nji wee na-eti mkpu a. Ife nji wee na-eti mkpu protest a bụ na-enwere ike last ife ahụ anyị na-achọ n'uko enu ọ bụ na n'uko anị ka anyị ga-esi ga-enweta ya. It is not about noise. Enwere ike last ife ahụ anyị na-achọ, nkwado ahụ ị na-achọ, ọ bụrụ na ndị ga-enye gị ya bụ ndị a that persecuted you from Mbidis. O nwere ife kara abụ nkwuo na ọ dịka ọ dị ka nrapịa Timothy no. Morin no. O nwere ife kara abụ nkwuo na ọ dịka ọ dị. Ya ka m ji eti mkpu protest ya. Ịkọrọ enu bịa kọrọ anị bịa ma agbachie ntị si gị nọnye. And we thank God no success. Enwere ike last ife ahụ ị na-achọ n'uko enu that recognition ị na-achọ. Enwere ike ọ bụrụ na ndị a o nwere ike ka m na-ekwu ọ bụrụ na ọ bụ ndị a bụ ndị ga-enye dị nkwado maka na ọpa bụ ndị isi gbara ya mgba. Everything happened like they saw. Ụfọdụ ndị be anyị achọ ibute sentiment everything about nwere onwe a. This USB declares was vetted na Finland soil. That was where it was delivered. Ebe a ka a mụrụ ya. And that is the fact. That is the truth. And when we present the they will see reason to reason with you. The only source, the only channel, the only channel from there. And in there, do you know why? It was bettered. Na their soil. Which I stand to be corrected. No bonye befa dekwara Biafra national anthem. Don't see that. So if you know a connection, age-long connection, years past connection, which nobody can actually reactivate it. I can get him well. That and triggered a whole lot. It triggered a whole lot. Including this, my health. My God, I go there now. That, you see, triggered a whole lot. If I ain't a John, what you get last, bring there. Onye bụkwa onye nka ebe ka onye nka sikwe agwara nke na-abụ m freedom fighter. Your criminality will find you out in the long run. Keep sabotaging the freedom of Biafra. O mere Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. O mere ya. Abụ m a member of IPOB. If you no go na your monthly meeting, how am I sabotaging you? Have you given me money? Do you have my contact? Have you spoken with me before? On there, if I have the problem. Or Metro Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nga. Am I a member of DOS? Gịnị bụzi nsogbu? Ọ ya bụ the thing. Si akpọgbune ndị a n'obe. Si akpọgbune fa n'obe. Maka na enwere ike ife anyị fụrụ anyị na-achọ n'oke enu. Anyị enweta ya n'oke anyị. It's all about interest. And ha nwa n'onwe ha did not just act because of interest. Our people showed to be worried. They wrote petitions. File for the petition, then add it up with personal interest with obodo. They marry both the two. Tinye n'ime. So if our business or interest, ka a ghara ịkpọgbufa n'obe maka na enwere ike ife anyị fụrụ anyị na-achọ n'oke enu. Ọ bụrụ ebe a ka a ga-emecha ife ahụ anyị na-achọ ebido. Enwere every reason ịgwafa mee ife a maka na ife a bụ ebe a ka o mere. There was a video of Mazi Ekpa The boss in Ghana. Yes, Joseph the Dreamer was imprisoned, and when he came out, he became the leader of the same people that imprisoned him. You are very correct. Very, very correct. That we seek. I ain't feel we have got it. We have gotten some. Still seeking. When you go around there, that is how God works. Exactly. Thank you for remembering me this. And he submitted document to finish prime minister before even in a video. Not that he do not know. Not that they don't know. Mana ndị be anyị puchuru mount of pressure, ndị oduchiegbu, ndị meyi emeyi chere chere, just like this one that is calling me a sabo. Amana m ihe sabotage ebe dị oluku. Amana m ihe sabotage. If only our people will understand. If only they will understand. And those that is apologizing, they will embrace the truth. Not acting based on their hatred in their natural and their apology. Tomorrow, if only they will embrace the truth. Kwechiri na face ya no. Ọ ga-enye ezigbo aka. Exactly. Hello. So here you have and don't forget, o nwere ife mmata sanga na-ekwu. Amara m obodo bụ ngoma ha nọkwa present, ha nwekwara representative. Obodo bụ nga amara mma ha nwekwara representative. Kafe meine wa. Those that went to testify against him, how far ha cannot to testify? Even if you are Lasuba, we are not fighting. Mary, please, I'm not Lasuba. I'm another Mary. It just happened that we. There is no problem. Even if you are Lasuba, I'm not Lasuba. That sounds funny anyway. I'm not Lasuba. Lamon na France. That it means nothing. Easy even the fact. So there is no problem, no issue. And then the other man has said, tinka tienka. If I may ask you and those watching, imagine if you are Finnish government, would you choose Biafra or Nigeria? Considering your interest, what would a Biafra benefit to a government, to Finnish government? If I were your opinion, ndị ọcha bụ ndị ọcha. O nwere ife mmerụ Donald Trump ji wee tụọ ogbunigwe n'obodo Bongo on 25 December. O nwere ife nwetara Donald Trump ji wee tụwa again. Mekwa ife nwetara Donald Trump ji wee send their troops. Na-aghọta now. Ndị a, they can actually embrace the truth because of their, that is, many years ago relationship nwere, nghọta their ancestors nwere with nwere onwe nke anyị a na-ekwu currently. Their ancestors ma banyere the nwere onwe. So no ruere fa, they can actually kwụnyere gị n'azụ, nye gị ife eji eme mmanwụ, gbakọta ndị azụ. It's all about interest. Mana one thing about ndị ọcha ha ji wee dị iche from ndị be anyị bụ na ndị be anyị na-add wickedness n'ife niile. These people bụ Finland, they know this thing more than some of us. Their ancestors do. So na fa decide ya na fa ga akwere anyị based on how onye atara, based on what is currently happening in obodo Bongo, based on the interest ndị okpukperechi isi anyị nwere na anịbe anyị. They can. Enwere thousands of reasons ekwere anyị. Anyị nwe iwere be anyị bụ obere ife. The only thing anyị need na be anyị bụ iwere be anyị. Ikwechiri ha na were be gị na ofu ndị ji enye gị ife ị need, you push back. Onye ọbụla anakpuo. Ọ sabotage dị anyị n'ime bụ the problem. Ife niile eji eme mmanwụ ọdịnala be anyị. Ife mba ụwa na-ediri dị na be anyị. The only thing anyị na-ediri igosi bụ na ebe a ba be anyị, anyị ekwechiri. Come rain come sun, anyị ekwechiri. Ị ga-afụrụ somebody ya sị gị, nna mana ihe ị na-azọ gosi narị m ihe mere na nke gị. Because you cannot be dragging that is not yours. I present ihe na ihe a bụ ihe anyị na nna anyị by force na-enye ya ndị a. Ị nwere ife a ga-eji nwunye atọ on this water to wine ka anyị rụkọ. Ọ sị gị na-enwe m ife eji eji nwunye atọ on mmiri ya ka ọ bụrụ wine. Isi ya ngwa na ya ngwa. Ọ sị gị ọ gwụchaa na esi ya just begin. Ọkwa ntu ahụ marakwa ntu ọzọ. O mere ntu ọzọ. Onye ọcha nere onwe ya anya, gbaa onwe ya ọkụ maka ife ọ fụrụ na-aga na ebe anyị oge a na-anụ ọgụ. Mmadụ onye ndị isi ojii menwere. God can use anybody. Ọ sị gị na a rejected stone by the builder. All that stone ka ya nwa bụ chi ukwu mere ọ bụrụ the chief cornerstone. So Chukwu na-eme ife n'oge ya. O nwere ike ọ bụrụ ndị a, ọ bụrụ na ife a chọrọ bụ ka e were njide ejidere onye a kpụkọ anyị na fa isi, kpụtọ anyị na fa, ka anyị gbakọta fa azụ, ka anyị kwutọ ọfa, ka anyị kpụtọ ọfa. E nwere ike last ọ bụrụ ndị a ga-enye anyị that we seek. O nwere ndị ọzọ, like o nwere nnọọ ndị ọzọ with ife ndị a ma banyere nwere onwe a. Ọ bụ ịma na ọ dị easier ịconvince ndị a than ịconvince ndị ọzọ. They know about nwere onwe, their ancestors know. Onye befe dere akwụkwọ, dere the anthem. Fama banyere ya, Mazi Ekpa meet the prime minister by himself, submit ya akwụkwọ. Fama banyere ya. So small thing can actually trigger. Can actually trigger relationship ahụ for an ekwu. Because especially Mama said that they will now sit back and know for truth. If I ain't know yours, we have confirmed no yoku. How can we help you? I know when if you need it, na can they have chicken? Ọ bụ anyị na gị mezi ife na onye ọbụla agbalịba nkwa asị gị dị shọ si a na ene anịba anyị na ife dị anị sabotaji ndị sabo ejide onwe fe aka ebe ihe a na-ekwu enweghị isi anyị bụ our own problem. O nwere ife ọ bụrụ na Finland na-amị mmanụ n'obodo Bongo, o nwere mmanụ dị la nọt ha si ọgbasị n'ọla nọt ka ha si amịrị mmanụ ha. Ọ bụ na Finland na-amịrị mmanụ fọrọ obodo Bongo ịma anọ mmanụ si na be anyị. Ọ gwazi ha nna na ebe anyị na-amị mmanụ ọba anyị mgbe ka anyị esi jee eme na achọrọ m ka m chụte ndị aka anyị chụte efe aka anyị mere mmanụ ọ bụrụkwa free anyị enye gị ya for years. O nwere ife anyị enwefọrọ with their knowledge, again rooted knowledge, age long knowledge. I don't blame you, Kelenna, because you have no idea what is geopolitics. If you know a little, you would have known why Biafra has no support during the war and why Trump came to bomb and go back. Maybe I don't know now. As you know about geopolitics, you know, the fire can wipe out your village or your community because of geopolitics. If I can ọ Sunday go form security nke ya na na-agbagelo only of ife na-enye 100 million. Ebe ka geopolitics nọ? I am all about interest. One night ga-ewere nwa anyị. The only thing ị ga na-ya ajụ onwe gị bụ edekwa fit iwere possess your position. If defeat you possess your position, those business people they will come. If you got a defeat, is this yours? Is it in what it takes, you possess your position. But in what it takes, I want to get or interest. The same thing ha na-erite n'aka Bongo. Enwere ike ọ bụ na fan wee medo ụmụala n'aka Bongo. Enweziri ike emezie ya with you direct. Gwa ha na ị need emedo ụmụala, not them and them direct. Anyị ga-anọzi nwa nwụsịsịa because of geopolitics. Anyị ga-anọfa ya aka n'ụkwụ ka ndị Fulani a na-agbagharị na-egbusi ndị mmadụ gbusie onye ọbụla because of geopolitics. Ọgwụ onye zọba ekenye ya. Onye zọba ekenye ya. Trump atụ n'ogbunigwe na ife ahụ internal okwu ka ọ bụ. Ọ internal okwu dị n'ime obodo Bongo. Ihe ha ji wee bịa bụ Trump bụ maka terrorist. Their interest n'ịpịa to some terrorists abụ they are not or even some Bongorians. No bụ egbusie their organs. Ka o take 5 years a sponsor some people ịgakwa na befa ịga imefe attack because kafa na pretend na all is well ka ha na-akwadokwa ịga surprise now tomorrow ịnụkwa ha notice kwe na onwekwa na plan against them from obodo Bongo fa abatakwa mebikwe the plan wakwa. So all interest. So money ga-egosi capacity. Ọ bụ ya nwa president ya na-ekwu ihe a ọ bụ ya ka ebe a ha gara aga bụrụ president obodo ahụ. O nwere ife nna ume n'obodo Bongo ndị a marọ, mana anyị nwa ga-ekwechiri. Happy birthday Oliver Omakamayale. Oh, yes, that is just the fact. Obogori na your family now. Ọbụna nna gị nwere anị. Ị ga na-azọ community land. Ị ga-apụtarịrị na-azọ wee kenye gị. If you show less concern, na ndị zọtara ya erie ga-agba nkịtị. The point is no nation will fight for you unless their interest is covered 100%. Southeast has no natural resource that will make any nation to choose Biafra against Nigeria with vast natural resource. Thanks. Okay, what if I win? Ndị nke niile a na-ewedọgana ka ebe o si. Ndị nke niile a na-ewepụta ka ebe o si. Okay, he limited ya Southeast. Amara m mgbe iji wee bido na-efolo. Ma ndị na-ekwu okwu nwere onwe na-agbaghị na ha nwere 40 steeti. Because if idegodere ebe a bụ Southeast. Southeast ya nwere ike aja organize na 5 steeti. Amara m mgbe i bidoro wee folo Maazị Nnamdi Kanu si na ya reject bụ 5 steeti. According to ihe o kwuru. So mana ndị isi wee limit Southeast gosiri m ebe na-aga. Geopolitics is give and take. If they can negotiate for Biafra exit, we will sign an agreement for them to take. Now one for you. Now one for you. And what if I did for possible? The only thing you need to remember, sit down. Chikotagodi ụmụnne gị. With one voice, just like this protest that happened now. Kwa protest as women, onye ọbụla debere differences ya aside, apụta present ya Biafra. Anyị debesia differences anyị ma South East, South South, just kpọọ ya ife ọbụla ịkpọrọ ya. If we can sit on a round table and discuss, onwere ife adịrọ possible. That is the truth. Because ka a na-egbu na East, South East nwa, ka a na-egbu na South South. Ka a na-ekidnap na South East, ka a na-ekidnap na South South. So enwere reason dị anyị ịghọta onwe anyị. Enwere more reason now ma ọ bụrụ na ndị isi ojii bụ ndebere na ha na-arụ ọrụ. Ife na-eme ni is enough now dị obodo isi ntu anọrọ si na n'obodo a according to nwanne mpa anyị Ojukwu na obodo a Great Britain desire na patara ya to live with it na ọdọrọfa mma with what is currently going on n'obodo Bongo is enough. Bongorians nọdụ anị nna mba ụwa bịa na-epe unu supervisor anyị ha ka ekeri obodo a na ego na anyị ji na ka anyị ji esi na-akwụ ụgwọ ya akpa ya akpa karịa ịdị na-egbu mmadụ ka ọkụkọ. Mana anyị ji onwe anyị with what is happening n'obodo Bongo now is enough. Every Bongorian si pụta nna ka a gara ịnụ ọgụ anụọ n'ọgụ a before ka anyị were nwayọọ kpaa nkata ife banyere ife a ka egburie obodo ala ekeki gburie ụgwọ anyị ji eji. Then ọ bụrụzie na ọ bụ onye ife Chukwu nyere anyị dị na ebe anyị ka a ga-ahazizi Obuna ga-echi akuya into 3. Si chia ya into 3 ma ya bụrụ na udod. Nna were nka. Were na ya na-akwụ ụgwọ a. Nna were nka. Were na ya na-akwụ ụgwọ a. Nna were nka. Were na ya na-akwụ ụgwọ a. At least ka ndị mmadụ kwụsịzie ịnwụ. Ọnwụ a na-anwụ ọ bụ ya ka mma. Mgbe o nwere ike ọ bụrụ na ọ na-agụ Imo la South maka okwu ha na South East ya mụnwa mara na ebe o si abịa. Ọ bụ na South a bụ ebe kidnapping dị adị. Ọ dị ya. Ọ bụ na South a ka terrorist ga-anọ. Terrorist na. I'm not trying to discourage anyone, but have you ever seen any South prominent person who supports Biafra? If you got how many prominent person? They na prominent here now. How many from an Eba Godi Kwetegona Mwere? Can them the prominent here? Over there, these are our politicians. Nda number 40, but they have number 50. Kaira Pugene South, like this prominent in Ekuna. Our own prominent Southeast. For Ekwetanane. For Ekwetavero. Our own prominent. Just count how many prominent on an Ebai. Ekwetana. Ekwetavero. Fade Nione. Revolution lebido. Oberi fe lebidia. So you are correct here. No, we're in the South. Mana, I am equally correct. No, we're prominent from side. I am Korea. Ndị nke anyị na-eji ya na-ede akwụkwọ were ya na-eri ego. Biafra is a metaphor. Ede were ya ede akwụkwọ, na-ere akwụkwọ, a na-aracha aka, a na-eri the money. Many ya gọvanọ. Abaghị nna na ya nọ n'ọchịchị na ya chịchara ituo. So ọ kapụ mma at least his ntụ o si wee tụrụ okwu ya dịtụ mma. Ya nwere onwe ya akwụkwọ because afọala m South East ahụ o dere mgbe a mụ amara na ọ gụpụla South. O chefuzie na even now, even under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu anaghị eme ndị South appoint. Even an ID a na-enye now, you go and apply. You cannot be a minority like your own land. O nwere onye jere iji ime apply. In fact, ọ nwere onye South gara apply for ID. Ruo na Japan, achị ibuchi gị azụ. The ID azọ ya, onye South. Kedu ihe akpọrọ ya? One of our brother, Morafia from Japan. Ọ bụ ya South bụ ihe a. Emi Japan talked about it. So the ID that is currently ongoing, ndị be anyị na-enye USB na-enye mara South or South East. So ihe ama bụ gaa were ya even currently anaghị ekwu na ọ dị si weta ya from homeland. Ntu a ka anyị ga-esi jee key in ka anyị ghara ịdị na-agụpụzi onwe anyị. Ntu a USB declare present group something that draw us. Eburu ụzọ present 40 states that jikọtara anyị ntu a. Amarakwa di a fe present here ID that jikọtara anyị ntu a. Let us take advantage of that ID. Mazi Justin, no. Can I take advantage of that ID? Over no this ID unite there 40 states here unite here. And you can do I when because we are one people. Currently, Mande South kuna have the wave is ongoing. So there were thousands of reasons and you unite. Very fair area. That is the truth. So our idea, the South. For the fact that be legal immigrant, apply for the ID. The government must come. That's illegal. It is raining heavily at my end. So, but we must continue.
And who was speaking about human rights, it is up to the court to find out the truth. Mine is to say what it is that we need to see in a case of this nature. This case proves to us that injustice, even in European Union countries like Finland, where I am, because some of these people think people cannot come. We have nothing. We talk about human rights. And Finland knows we talk about human rights. President Stubb cannot stop us from talking about human rights. President Stubb needs Alex Stubb of this country, needs people to talk. There is nobody who can prohibit us from talking about how badly the foreign policy of some European countries are subjecting Africans to a lot of injury. It is sad that on this occasion, Finland ignored to alert, to know the history, the political, the social, the economic, the security difficulties of a nation that had collapsed, a nation that had collapsed under terrorism, which has taken 3/4 of this country. Today, as we speak in Nigeria, there are more terrorists than there were some time back. But the reason why some people have been captured is because they say they brought it. But have we got all the kidnapped girls back? No. Let's go on how Nigeria has failed this case and why this case will fail. There is no way that a person who accused is Nigeria. The evidence used is from Nigeria. But what has puzzled me in the criminal justice systems of this country, Finland, I've been to all places in the city, in Helsinki, where I will not say my location because it is not worth stating the location, because I am here both as a Pan-African Forum associate with a battery of a few of experts of mine, and I'm here also as a Pan-African who defends Africa, and I'm here also who looks at in these international agencies that the European Union look at the entire world as equal. So let's take the example of Nigeria, for example. It wrote the Minister of Foreign State for Foreign Affairs, current Minister of Foreign Affairs, today flew in Finland several times. She is the wife of the former leader of Biafra, Ojukwu, the model, that Minister of Foreign Affairs. She flew in here with the Minister of Interior. You see, Nigeria has a habit of abducting people. You remember the story of Umar Diko. The late Buhari abducted Umar Diko and put him in a coffin. Umar Diko was a neighbor of some of us in Surrey in the United Kingdom, down back home. But this man was abducted. So several times with some of us, we are new in this, not new actually, we are staying and they say police cars going in and out. But some Nigerians had come there. So some of us reported, people reported the people within the
ajọ onwe gị bụ achọrọ m ka ife a ka ọ bụrụ ife a na-abara mba ma ọ bụ ịkọ ọnụ, just like as you said, without Southeast politicians there is zero chance of Biafra. Southeast politicians are mmadụ one, how many? Because when you talk about Southeast politicians, you mean 5 eastern states governors So matter 5 for no. Without them, the millions of people Fana govern cannot take their destiny. Because you made sure the southeast politicians. Because as we speak now, politicians are good. Bo 5 governors. Ndị ọzọ ka bụ ndị na-eche ka ndị nọ n'ọrụ rituo ka farigoro. So these 5 governors now, without them, na nwere ife anyị na-ekwu. The only thing they have na onwebeghị ife mebere na reality ebido bụ emebe. Mgbe reality bido mebe, ịfụ na no one man, one vote. Emekwala online referendum. Onye mama some of this ndị anyị na-ekwu na amaghị so wee binye aka n'akwụkwọ secretly. Anaghị enye ID online, which anybody can apply online. You might only apply. Why na I am on focus on that thing that unite us and they talk about it? How to develop it rather than focusing on that tiny thing that divide us. It's now time I focus on if because if unite I believe career if na bakai manage bundina powerful or somebody, a boy that returned Kaobia onye return no seminarian ko ya kpọrọ ya nna ya nwụrụ o return no sị ka ya ka ụka o si ebe a fue kidnappers ejide ya enwere gọvanọ na the state ka efana ife okwugoro ka the effort fana eme to make sure they rescue ya mana anyị nọ ụmụnne anyị a na-ekwu na fa chọrọ ndị a empty-handed. They gallantly with Obiago changed them. Man, if I were to offer the way Chigazu or offer the welfare Lola, their rescue mission, but Nande Abjiebe, no one after Jiebe, Nande Amana. So, Masse, Kai focus Kenan and that unite us. Oburibu, carry first separate I am not powerful. That is the fact. This southeast politicians in the 5 eastern governors, they are enjoying with their children. Many of them, their children based abroad, attending the best schools, living their best lives. I am not at the mercy of kidnapping and bandits, terrorists. I am for the opportunity, opportunity, but no, na enyere anyị aka ewere na-ekwu na gọvanọ jee enyebeghị 24 hours electricity n'oge ekwu okwu before ife mmasị isi chọrọ abịa na mmezu iwere na-ekwu na gọvanọ ga-enyebeghị running water na olu ya ga-apụtarịrị before masses ewee kwuo okwu iwe na-ekwu na gọvanọ ga-enyebeghị quality health care na olu ya ga-akarị voice of the people. Iwe na-ekwu na gọvanọ nọ na social amenities like ife eji enyere ndụ aka o provide boy na olu mmadụ 5 a na ọ bụrụ na fe kwuru okwu n'ife anyị na-ekwu that they are possible. No, now let us focus more na that unite us than that little thing that divide us. Ka anyị gara ịdị na-ejidezi aka ebe a anyị na-ata ahụhụ. Nwa mmadụ nna mmadụ nọ na mọchụwarị nwa ya abata ka ọ ka kidnappers eburu ya Even emegidekwu ransom now, all what the masses got contribute from their pocket akwụọ. Because I come out any ofu onye eji now as na government, state government or federal government for ransom where it is your. So anyị na-asọfa na ife anyị ga na-ekpe n'ekpere bụ ka oge a rue mgbe a ka ị ga-ama na one man one vote. The Bible said something or saying that in the days of his power that his people will be willing. 5 people, their voice got louder than kind, and they are loyal to ndị tiri fa n'ọchịchị. And the people is loyal to the people. They convinced by any factor that they want to end this suffering. That they have chosen to. If we perish, we perish. So let's focus on if United.
The vicinity closer to the home reported that no, this man was taken and he's not anywhere. But Mohammed Buhari, the late, had put Umar Diko in a coffin with oxygen, with an Israeli seated in the coffin and everybody taking Mr. Umar Diko home. Nigeria has abducted people. Nigeria has done rendition. It has renditioned people from African countries. It has destroyed non-refoulement policy, allowed refugees who are registered in Nigeria. I have a case in London with them over the 10 professors, and they have to pay. I have put a caveat on the embassies of Nigeria and Cameroon. That's why you see Paul Biya cannot.
I want to get a work now. For the man misunderstand I got a fear. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bụ nwa mmadụ bụrụ nna mmadụ. Mana edebe nwere onwe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that will not get us nwere onwe. Debe nwere onwe nke anyị that will get us Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nke anyị ga-choose. Ndị Benue ife ha na-epuch bụ na-egbufa. Ndị Benue epuch bụ nwere onwe. So ọ bụrụ na ekota nwa ndị Benue adị ya esi na-egbu na fe nwezie 2 option a na-egbu anyị egbu ụnụ achọrọ inyere anyị aka. Anyị so na ụmụnne anyị ndị a bịazienụ ka ụnụ supervise ara anyị ife ka atụkee ife. Ịmana okwu ga-enwe iru. And the governor so 4 years osisi orito ọpụọ onye ọzọ arịgorokwa.
Fly into United Kingdom and have medicine in the hospital. It is my effort, and I want to find out how this woman came. They wanted to abduct this man and take him to Nigeria. And we had to make a noise. I am one of those who made noise. I wrote application today.
The truth of the matter bụ na imam blame onye na-ekwu okwu nwere onwe n'obodo bụ ntụ ọdịnala. O nwere onye ọbụla ị ga-atụ ụta. That is just the truth. Onye ọbụla ịfụrụ ukwu na-ekwu ihe ọbụla ọ chọrọ n'obodo bụ na ekwesịrị ịtụ ya ụta. O nwere onye obodo bụ fọrọ ya. Obodo bụ nga adịrị anya arụ mma. So I will advise onye ọbụla ihe ọbụla bụ ihe united anyị bụ ebe anyị kwesịrị ịdị na-etinye ntị. Ife a bụ ife divided anyị kwesịrị ịdị na-etinye ntị because this division have really dealt with us. So can I focus on the Kenan and that unite us? See ebe well ya. We don't suffer. We don't suffer. n'obodo ọkụ adịrọ mmiri adịrọ everywhere is messed up. Ndị ene nọ n'ọchịchị ịma na their primary duty, that is ọrụ fa bụ to protect lives and properties. Fe menwuri ya ọ wee bụrụ fa bụ ndị ya ekwu okwu anyị ga-ege ntị. Gwa m nnọọ gọvanọ na mgbadaba anyị na ị ga-asị nnọọ na his steeti dị secure. Steeti ọla dị secure? O nwere steeti dị secure n'obodo Bongo? O nwere steeti n'obodo Bongo dị better than anyone? Ịhụrụ ntụwa Lagos dị na-abaghị na ife nwee ka ọ dị na media. So obodo Bongo, with what is happening, onye ọbụla na-ekwu ihe ọbụla ọ na-ekwu kwesịrị ka ege ya ntị, mana I will advise onye ọbụla na-ekwu ihe ọbụla ọ na-ekwu to kwene that unite us. Rapụkene nke obere ife a that divide us. Ọ ndị mmadụ ka a na-ekwu kidnapụrụ na ha na-anọcha 100 and something days n'ebe ejifa. Ọ bụ na ọ bụ nkewa ga-eweta na ama kidnapụzi mmadụ, onye ahụ abụrụ a victim of kidnapping na 100 days before ọ pụta. Ọ bụ na nkewa ga-eweta ya si kewane ya ka kidnapping laa. Ọ bụ na nkewa ga-eweta na onye ịta afọ zụsịa nwa gị n'akwụkwọ ọpụta onweta ọrụ n'anya gị na-abụ ị bụrụ a witness. You witness a working system before you join your ancestors. And what is that working system? Na ịtara afọ zụọ nwa gị n'akwụkwọ, nwa gị agụsị akwụkwọ, graduate ya, nweta ọrụ, na-arụ ọrụ, gaa na company, buru moto brand new, goro ụlọ brand new, na-amaghị nọọsụ ego na salary. Kedu ife ọzọ ị chọrọ n'ụwa? Kedu ihe bụ nọọsụ ị chọrọ n'abụghị ya? I want to witness such a thing. Ọ bụrụ na ọ bụ nkewa ga-eweta ụdị ife a ịbịa, onye ọbụla kwesịrị itinye ya ntị. Ọ bụrụ na nkewa ga-stọpụ ọnwụ, onye ọbụla kwesịrị itinye ya ntị. My rate of accident na-eme n'obodo Bongo because of bad roads, maka ndị uwe ojii kwuchiri n'ụzọ. Ịma rate mmadụ ji anwụ n'ụlọ ọgwụ obodo Bongo because of carelessness. So that made us human have really departed from us. Ya wetara anyị ji some of these things adịghị emetụzi anyị n'ahụ. Somebody will choose, ị ga-afụ onye arụ adịrọ, ishuzuo inye ya ọgwụ ga-arụ ya ọrụ na-arụ, nara ya ego, rather than rapụ ya ka o were ego ya tinyekwuo ya ego goro ọgwụ that will save his or her life. That is how heartless what we are seeing day to day in obodo Bongo have made us to be.
The European Court, alerting the European Court of Justice that there is a problem. 2 Nigerian planes have been coming to abduct this guy. They want to take this government here in where we are connived. They kept quiet. We shall talk. We don't need to worry. What is it if you stop me from coming to Finland? My passport is bigger than Finland, so I can stay where I am. Yes, it doesn't matter now anymore.
Kelenna Elias says that without Igbo elite and the political class, getting Biafra is impossible. Imagine if you are in that class that controls 90% of resource, would allow charlatans to rule you. Ịma na-eji okwu ekwu okwu. O nwere ife wetara nji wee kwuo okwu a dị. Maka na anyị nwa bụ onwe anyị bụ ụmụnne, anyị kwesịrị ịdị na-akpa nkata behind the scene. Ọ bụrụ na Bible a na-agwa gị na enwe secret disciples. Enwere ike na these Igbo politicians ị na-ekwu now. nwere ike ọ bụrụ na behind the scene na uche fad ya na ọ bụ maybe na emebere for approach, they cannot come publicly to support you. Nwee ike ọ bụrụ na behind the scene na uche fad ya and behind the scene na-emekwa nafa approach. So oge ahụ m sị na without them o nwere ife na-agani, then I now said na o nwere nga ya bụ ife side ga achọ way somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody akpa nkata asị ụmụnne. Ọ bụrụ nkata ya bụ ngị na nwanne gị kpasịa pịam ịgbapụta ya na social media, you know what that person represent, because you and I know na o nwere any of them ga-apụta publicly na-ekwu okwu nwere onwe, because they are being ruled, controlled from Abuja. So fanwe ikwu okwu nwere onwe bụ ngị nwe iwepụfe ọnụ n'ara. So will you now choose iwepụfe ọnụ n'ara? So mana ọ bụrụ na ngị na fa nwee understanding, ị can actually ngị na fa kpakwa fa na-aṅụkwara ya ara fa na-aṅụ, mana uche fa dịkwa a na-eme ya eme. And if isi na fa na-control na anị be anyị, ọ nwere okwufe ha na-control na anị be anyị. O nwere ife ha dị in charge, o nwere ife ha dị in control na anị be anyị. The only thing fa ma bụ na fa bụ gọvanọ. Ọ bụrụ na nwere ife ha dị in control of, why na fa enyebara anyị ọkụ? Ọ bụ act of wickedness na nwere steeti chọrọ inye steeti ya 24 hours electricity, running water, good hospital, good road. At least anyị enwekene one state bụ London. At least anyị bidokene from there. Enwe one state dị better, others can actually emanate. Development abata. But all the states did the same, both from south to east, to west, to north, to everywhere. So ọ bụrụ na fa ga-akwụsị ịdị na-eme onye kwuo okwu nwere onwe fanwa, that some of us know na onye na-eri nne ya dị ekwu okwu na fa na-eri nne na fa na-edere ekwu okwu. So onye pụtazi ekwuzi okwu nwere onwe based on na fa na-eri nne, fa sị na asị bịa kpụta onye a ka egbuo ya n'okwu na-arụ. Ọ dịghị ha adọrọ mma. They are eating. Let them continue doing the eating. Then and allow those that is doing the talking to be talking. Maka na n'iru anyị na-abụ a na-enwe repentant Boko Haram bandits in thousands. A na-release 700, 300, 250, 110, 1,000 something, 2,000 something, 3,000 something. Boko Haram repented. Kwefa nkwa na fa submitted onwe fa that they can actually become president. Ọ bụzi orizie na nke anyị asị pụta nwanne anyị ka egbuo. So nwanne anyị marakwane nọ dịka m na-ekwu ya ebe a na ọ dịrọ mma o ruo anyị n'aka anyị asịpụta nwanne anyị ka egbuo. Nwanne anyị ọ dịkwana n'aka should equally know na ọ ma njikwe maka na ọ dị ya n'aka ọ sịpụta nwanne ya dị nwere different opinion ka egbue, maka na egbuo ya ife na ebe na ịka na ebe. That is just the truth.
We have to tell this to Ambiani Kweli. We have to tell these guys that it is not very good for you to subject us to come for business deals in Africa and you forget your human rights. Nigeria's human rights stinks. But no country today looks at Nigeria and condemns it. Everybody is keeping quiet. Everybody is looking quiet. There is no evidence. If Nigeria was really interested in giving evidence, why haven't they come? I've looked at the witnesses laid down. None of them is a government official from Nigeria. So what is it? Why did you supply fake, hollow, doctored, sexed documents, relying on another company in Senegal, which is an American company, pretending to do African intelligence?
Bible says something. Bible said that right from the time of John the Baptist, that the children of God suffered violence, but the violent one take it by force. That is Bible. Kemgbe ụwa bidoro, ụmụ Chukwu na-eme ite ife nwee ka ọ dị, mana ọ ndị gbadesiri ike, ndị welitere, ndị reziri tempo na-ewere ya by force. So
these are some of the things
that
we as Africans, please stop doing this and shaming ourselves. You hire a man who doesn't know the difference between the River Nile and the River Niger and the River Congo, and he comes to your country to do.
If I am in this COG, we are our own problem.
Yes, supported to pin down another man of yours who is in Europe. It's useless, very bogus situation. People take our money, which we should use to build our clinics, which we should use to build our dispensaries, water irrigation, is wasted on so-called experts. What experts from who don't know where River Nile comes from? One English guy, sometime we are flying, and then he said the River Nile comes from Cairo. The River Nile is from Uganda. The source is from Uganda. And these are the people that you hire and pay billions and billions of dollars. Ladies and gentlemen, right now down here where I am, we are waiting for the start of the case tomorrow. It will take up to 21st. I have linked up. I've talked to the lawyers before I arrived here. I've not seen the other bunch of lawyers from America, but I'll try to talk to those who came from America. I want to thank all of you that mine is a technical situation, a technical position, technically to give the position that I've given elsewhere about Africa, what it is, what is inside Nigeria. Is Nigeria a performing government? The answer is no. The judges need to know. And I've pumped that information to the lead council. We have shown, we have put a plethora of evidence, information, documents. We have surrendered them to the court. It is up to the court to make a decision. It is up to the court to understand that if the Attorney General of Nigeria, Malami, at that time was also a member or implicated in terrorist activities by Nigerian government, arrested this Attorney General who abducted Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya and took him at night without the Kenya government knowing. It is sad, very sad.
Mana, I try to gaba that side. You gotta go. We cannot always fight over everything. And when you go on some things, you want like it. So, whether you go for on neke you want about your ma
and this is the same Attorney General found to be culpable of conniving with terrorists to this member. So how can an Attorney General, Malami, be a terrorist at the same time also an Attorney General advising the government? Ladies and gentlemen, it is with that sadness that I want to tell you, we are here to see, and I will give you brick by brick, soil by soil, of what takes place, of things that the court will allow us to talk about, because we can't talk about anything to do with, we can criticize the method, but the material that the court sees, we criticize the material, the method in which intelligence was shared. And if the intelligence was wrong, then acquit. If the gloves don't fit, then acquit. Intelligence was wrong. You can't say if the intelligence was wrong, therefore the man is convicted. That is all the position today. Thank you very much. I wish all of you, all the people of Africa, all the people of Biafra across the world. I am not part of, some of you are calling me and are saying, oh, why do you represent this man? Some people are really very stupid up here. This guy, whether he's white or what, we lawyers, anybody who has studied law, any lawyer who has studied law, I have studied international law. I know what international law means on these courts. You can even defend a person who arrested your village. So it is sad that some people, your own people, the biggest problem of Biafra is you Biafrans yourselves. You have
the biggest problems of Biafrans is Biafrans yourself. I didn't know can work ever. The biggest problem I am about our biggest problem. Huh?
Divided yourselves, and in these divisions, you are going to find no unity. If you don't find unity and unite, it will be difficult for you to wrestle yourselves out of this country that was forcefully.
If you cannot find way to unite yourselves, it will be difficult for you to rescue yourself from Obodobongo. That is the fact. No matter how you look at it, that is the truth. We are our own biggest problem.
Amalgamated in 1914. The North cannot work with the South. And I want to alert President Trump. What are you doing about the Christians that are being killed? Back at home, the people that you are imprisoning are not there. But people have moved down, slaughtering Christians in hundreds. What have you done? Lip service. Yet you have gone to Iraq, Iran, dismantled the systems. Soon refugees will start running out of Iran, coming to Europe to overwhelm the systems here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we fight for. We make sure that human rights are observed by many, by countries, by the European Union. Whatever you want to do, you cannot do it without human rights. Human rights are our basis, create peace, dialogue, harmony, consensus. Mine as a peace advocate awardee from Oxford University in conjunction with World Leaders Summit School of Examination. I am appealing that Finland looks at how they collected this evidence. How did they collect it? That's all I'm questioning. I'm not going to go into matters of evidence, what is there. I'm questioning, how did you collect it? From who? Mr. Malani was working with terrorists. So is he here to tell us why he gave us such a charge sheet and then disappear? That is all I want to ask today, and that's what we shall keep on asking and hammering. Otherwise, thank you very much. Let me look for one of the songs of Lucky Kube. Lucky Kube, who said, "Remember me." Remember me song that I want to say, remember me also as you go along with your things, as you go along with so many of your things that you are doing, but remember me. Remember me. I'm trying to play this song.
Konekuye maki no josro no character assassination. So that that is search and destroyed. Onye obula biara on her way, ye destroy onya. Maka no one a lot of fools they happy na akroyaka ne promote. Then ya at the end of the day, 100% of ndene gained will fools. Akpọga fools. Asị na ha ndị iberibe maka ihi na ha na-ege nwanne anyị nwaanyị ntị. Betem akpọga ha ndị iberibe maka ihi na ama ha na nwaanyị ihe ọ na-ekwu awụghị eziokwu. Na ọjọọ ka anyị jee gene saga ya. Na ọjọọ ka anyị jee waste our time. Then ha na-ege ntị. Then truly they are ndị nzuzu. Because imana no when somebody you get waste like when they ship Biafran land a time in a week na cost 4,000-5,000 euros 4,000-5,000 naira in a week. So here already.
Sorry about that. Like information has it in a court today tomorrow. Na Finland. The sound is coming out now. Na court today tomorrow. Mana obonega that they will not allow you inside the court. And I got a court today tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna Mana obonega you will not be allowed inside the court. Nambwege people are allowed inside the court but on Monday. Kageme people allow inside the court again. So everybody evenga jidebe. Gotta go. The back I are regards to update from Finland. Man, the most important message they deliver. They now fight each other on social media. They should stop. That is that. I do really ever. Oliver, no. Amaka Mele.
Their time. Ego ha ga-eji zụrụ garị. Ego ha ga-eji zụrụ akamụ. Ego ha ga-eji zụrụ akara. Ha were zụrụ airtime. Bịa gee bullshit. Then it means that that person itself will fool. Agadi ọra mma pụta. Ye kwuo bo mmadụ. Bo ndị mmadụ ebubo. Mara chakwa no way bubu. Nunukwa nga ahụ so onye ahụ bịa nwụna iyi. So that means gị pụtaga aṅụ iyi ya ọrụkwa na ị mere ihe ada jọrọ mma kwuru na iyi gbuo gị. But what about inwekwa na iyi isi gị mee ihe ada jọrọ mma kwuru iyi gbuo gị but ma ga eme ihe ka iyi gbuo ada jọrọ mma. I think time erule mgbe somebody ga-abịa sị ebubo ị na-ebo m mee ya dịrị gị na mma but ma memeghị mmụọ gbuo gị.
Man, this program of Master Prophet, let's examine the allegations against the most trusted. Like this program, he want to examine the allegations, or if I want an allegation against the most trusted. Eggman, the most trusted. So that most trusted or Eggman, on go reaction when called. So now he want to examine some reactions. For how he examined it.
Now, anyị ga-ewere no just egwuregwu na anyị kọga game na anyị mege search and destroy, owuohu search and rescue, owuohu ndọrọndọrọ egbe ọnụ ime n'onwe, ọwụọna ndọrọndọrọ imebishi aha mmadụ. Ele ka ọwa ye nwe onye na-ege m ntị here.
And before me chefuo, information has it na dịka ha na-ekwu before, not 20 people mgbe ife ege-eme allow n'ime court room. Asị na abịarụziri court, asị na the court room bụ 25 people bụ ife ga-abane, and fast na the 20 ha sị na ndị niile bịara court today bachara ime court, because na family ya first section 25 people aba, second section that 25 apụta, another 25 aba, then like the last ones feme ya mix onto a kwesịrị ịdị. Ife niile ahụ a na-egbodo na social media tigbuo ozugbo gbodo niile ahụ o mekwa fe nwezie understanding like that our brother and I interview that yesterday. He said it. No, understanding. Now 20 can actually go. Second section, that 20 abata, another 20 abba. And as God may have it, two aventos we got today. 25 people, brother. First section, second section, that abata, another 25 abba. Then the last section, MSA picking or Ghana, on your peace. Naga. Na hotel ya. Gịnị ka a na-azọ? The biggest problem of Biafrans bụ Biafrans. We are our own problem. An outsider Matasanga confirm okwenia that the biggest problem of a Biafra bụ Biafra. Ọ bụrụ obodo bongo. Ọ ndebe anyị bụ DSS. Ndebe anyị bụ everything ọbụla ndebe anyị bịa. We are our own problem.
Bullshit then when you believe ya wuru na isi were na your time, valuable time. E wuru nwanyị o inwe hudi. E wuru nwoke o inwe nwanyị. Maga enwe any other thing no na social media ị ga-ege. That means you just come just back in here now ezi oku. Then indeed you are a fool. I don't think Nandane Gementi di beribe. I didn't hear beribe. In hundreds of our people, each time I got your mama make a program and her life, sometimes video now 100, 200 gigant. You na join I know katakula ha asi iyo okuge o ihe meneme o weju oku ko kara
ndị nwere jụwakwazi ma ha na-ekwu ma ha ya ajụ ma ọ bụ eziokwu nwesịkwa ka ọ dị. Ife a bụ ụmụ Chineke. Ịghọtago? So ụmụ Chineke do not lie. Ife a bụ ụmụ Chineke, and ụmụ Chineke do not ask question. In fact, ịjụ ajụjụ n'ebe ụmụ Chineke nọ wee taboo. Ọ ife nwee ka ọ dị. So ụmụ Chineke cannot ask such question. Ọ bụ ka fa werezie nwaanyị isi ọcha na France wee bido. No. Ụmụ Chineke do not ask their leaders question. Why o ji ejizi ure? Why eji eji nwaanyị isi penti wee bido ya?
Character assassination. Go search and destroy.
My brother,
Onye ọbụla ọhụrụ nwere platform, ya destroy ya. Ya onye ọbụla nwere ihe legitimate thing o nwere ikwu gbasara ya, ya use character assassination. Ya just boy ebubo. Before I begin, can you get ihe o kwuru the other day, years ago, concerning one guy in Germany? And I may give yesterday concerning the most trusted. Mazi Kanonta the most. Mazi Simon Ekpa the most trusted. Elehim Jipo this Pastor Vam Simon Ekpa the most trusted. The reason in Jipo Vam the most trusted one. Apolo me na phone see an actual new kurune Simon Ekpa. In the next 2 days, Mona Simon Ekpa. Yauru no onye Simon Ekpa na trust. Organic connect Mona Simon Ekpa.
However, if I na-ekwu. If I na-ekwu. Everyone in Obodo Bongo want to go to America, not just America. Obodo Oyibo, they don't play with it. Father, I see you traveling abroad. A na-ebu ya n'amụma. Mana adịghị eburu ndị ọcha amụma. Why traveling abroad ji agba na prophecy? The reason why o ji agba na prophecy bụ na currently ebe ị na-adịrọ mma. And maybe Chukwu chọrọ ka o position gị n'obodo dị mma ka ọ nọrọ ebe a gosie gị. No, this one, maka o nwere ndị a na-eburu amụma. Obodo Bongo is not for you. You will travel abroad. Dear, you will make it. Maybe Chukwu edene ya nna na onye a nọrọ n'obodo Bongo. In fact, ọ ga-ayọ nne. So for me to help him to fulfill his destiny, I will help him out of this land. Send him abroad n'obodo where things work. Ka o ruo ebe a ka mmụọ gbuchi ya prosper. So don't be surprised ma such thing na-agba na message. I see you traveling abroad. Hello, embrace it. Ebe ị na-adọrọ mma. Onwenugo onye nnụnụ a gwara I see you traveling abroad or say God forbid. But now, I'm comfortable here. Again. So everyone in Obodo Bongo want to go to America because of good living in America. A Yoruba man who lives in America went to zoo and fell sick of stroke. He was rushed back to US and today he is okay. Obu na Obodo Bongo ga-anọ na wheelchair or ọnwụnwa. Ife a bụ ife eji ekwute okwu nwere onwe itinye ntị. Stroke. Ọ bụ na Obodo Bongo a ga-asị nna na-akụwa na ya stroke. Ọ ga-abatakwa abata akụwa ya. Arọchịa ya back to America. Ọ dị ndụ. Mano when they want such strokes in thousands. Fanchani na wanna. Exactly. If I na-ekwu na ife mmadụ na-anwụrụ n'obodo Bongo in abroad ma nwụọ. Ọ dị possible. So ọ bụrụ na ọ bụ nkewa ga-eweta isave lives of ndị na-anwụ out of carelessness. Ọ bụ onye kwuo si kewaa ya onye ahụ ọ kwuru arụ. People na-anwụ anyhow. Ọrịa bụ ordinarily na ga-take care of it abroad. Mmadụ anwụgharịa. Ọkwanye aga iji ekwu ihe anyị na-ekwu. Not that na-enwere onye ọbụla ihe etere. The obodo is dealing with everybody. Ọ na-deal with north. Ọ na-deal with west, south, east. The obodo is o nwere onye odi obodo fụrụ anya. Ife a ka anyị na-ekwu. Anyị adịghị ekwu nye anyị obodo nke anyị because na ndị north abụrụgo heaven. Side ndị Yoruba abụrụgo heaven. Ọ na-afịa onye ọbụla arụ. Mana why o ji wee dizie difficult ma ndị niile ọ na-afịa arụ na anyị si enough bịa ka anyị kerie n'ife a ka onye ọbụla zuo ike ka anyị dị ndụ. Okay, I'll play go with the video. Let's move on to another one.
It's just like each of you Mazi and the Kanoku. Let's just use it. Got contact here, somebody in a Biafran land. The next day,
according to Master Prophet, the reason Onyero Oji were poor Eggman, the most trusted of Mazi and Joko. Bonus, Nambidi is just not heaven. The most trusted. Mana now, he now give reason. Now the reason bo nea gwaria nea choro kaela Mazi and Joko in 2 days. He Eggman made it possible. No, yeah, what ready were no, yeah, the most trusted man before. Also, I know heaven. But let's continue to listen.
came with voice recording of Mazi Nandekan. Ya drop Ragoji or ya bogging a phone. Surely, on your blood that can pull that thing off is truly somebody you can rely on. Now, you can reach
or Facebook or X.
Mazi Nandekan.
Is it Facebook? His Facebook account
Each
or
you
S?
put Donald Trump Gaganye a senator ego or a congressman ego. The next 1 week, Donald Trump will call him Basaragi or ya organ a phone. Surely, that person in your ego, that senator you connected, you can say that person is the most trusted. Adadora Makuru na one man put an equal here was Adadora.
Let me check.
Adadora Mapata. See, na ya no nya na ya aniana Gaiman no nya no nya
na ya the picture
no tie
mwana no onye na achi bie o dare ya o ya
man riele na the man emeneke no meneke so now ninga jo ma jojo always you open and walking. Let's listen.
Hey, are your cold emails landing in spam instead of inbox? Is your current SMTP server provider suspending your SMT server after sending a few emails?
Even Even other Simon, there. Let me check the Sonny Aprawa. Yes, handle. I am not a fokuka.
Na ibe anyị nọ this evening maka ndị batara ha n'oge ibe anyị nọ kịta ahụ soro nchia program ka anyị na-eme ka anyị dị tọ ka anyị kiulo da soro nchia program ka anyị na-eme n'abalị a so a sị na m stọpụọ so just ịbata ị na-achị ọchị soro nchia ka anyị nọ n'ime onna be anyị dear fans judge and this picture ka unu fụ ka the picture ka anyị na-ege fa ntị
full evidence no.
Okay, I for now, Kono Vaya Sonny Aprawa. Okay, here is from Sonny Aprawa. He wrote, Finland released Simon Ekpa. Stop conducting secret trial on Simon Ekpa case because you picked him up in the open. Why fighting in the open for Biafra independence? Simon must be released. His only crime is fighting for Biafra. Same thing to Mazi now. They can why Nigeria government rehabilitates and pays Boko Haram. Now let's watch this. I want again. Sifanos in Ogo. The question faga no kwane, just like if I uncle ever. So somebody is saying it now in the background of the video. Why? Now I want to again. Fanos in Ogo. Let me go back and then. Before national propaganda.
I want to come again. Oh, no, turn up our cabin, and I'm not
atọpụrụ m ego ya next time m ebute obajiri so that onye tụrụ ibe ya ire nye m ọbajiri ibe ya isi ịghọtago
nobody start fighting. If you don't fight that, that will not. This is what I do.
I see up top here. Yes, what are you shouting? Come on now, be careful. Yes, you're following me. Tell me.
Ndi ntokareka. Ndi ntokareka. Ndi ntokareka. Mentality someone behind it too low. Mentality someone behind it too low. The woman who could just hell lawyer. And I do why are you shouting here? Ndị kwụ ka ị na-ekwu ka ị na-eme can they listen? Ezie ya na ozi Maazị Ekpa Njọkụ apụtakwa na court kwue publicly unu anọzina ka anyị mara na mafa ga-akwụsị. Nwaanyị isi penti kwuru na o kwuru that nobody will stop her, not even Simon, that Simon can only stop her ma ọ bụ na Simon pụta outside. So for how it goes.
Lawyer got that call and keep my heart.
However, so that is that from Sonny Aprawa. As a Mazi Banjoko. Then Arab Mazi Banjoko now. Kayala PM, ya fight Bazie, Kayafuzeko Siaga. We move.
Peter na Finland ka kwa na asibo bia sisi balo wanya efuya onya kita Ugadora base this feature this very thing last year I don't want to mention names everything so many big evidences of women and wanya eje wanya information na program ndị mmadụ chọpụbịa na phone na-ajụ ya kedu onye nwaanyị anyị fụrụ ya.
Yes, you give me program. Did I lie? Did I program me that na mama onye wu? Obi program if be too much. Even in this boy kita ji me program, how come somebody send me? Ndị na-send them, I don't know them.
I didn't know about Saga. If I never is streaming, I won't have any problem with anybody. Analyze, kind of. So, what are
program millions about 20 people. I don't know them. Now, program by the program doesn't mean that I know them. I don't know them. The only thing that all Biafra and do Mundibo has no Mundibo Kafawa. I know them. Now the program, did I know them? Obi, did I know these people? Kaina nege kwanta.
I'm my handle one my younger sister, one year for here.
Did you send money for me? Did you give me anything? The only thing when I go and I for a walk. Oh, what he was. Oh, be the only thing when I go and I walk. I come on. No teach boy. I walk.
O confirm on la elo nya akworia then nke Eggman o si na onwere ife akworo na Eggman bụ propeller cause na ogene mana no di ọrụ o befre so o confirm na akworia na nke Eggman onwe na no di ọrụ
Biafra o ndi gbo ai kworo muna obi Germany aya akwoka ya obi bia nwola Biafra yi yo kwada muna gada ba akwobe. Oh, I'm gonna go baby. I'm gonna be a free. Yeah, I go. I want baby, I'm gonna get maybe. In fact, oh, Guinea Ghana, Codiva. None again. Us near and the color our CO is this picture. I declare.
You might know that you love me so much that you can even die for me. You know, I'm not free here. Money and my video call morning and afternoon. Wanya kita like private. Wanya kita. Muang the information is so good. You know what can tell me see. You know what can last year. More than 12 program. Let me choose a boy anywhere okay. Now we support more there. Because of them refusing to sleep with her in Finland, this evil woman like
no. You didn't refuse. You didn't refuse. Monago choir, but your Francis, come and tell the truth. On a mother beg na Germany. Obi Germany. On a mamma beg it or can't talk with you. I have the whole evidence to go see Nampier and I beg na Germany. Obi Germany biano yi na ada kwa beg na Germany. Obi Germany over from Finland the guys you where lubu what be there nata. Why are you lying? Can you be na tola say? Ehezina. Can was them Biafran says you kwa. Otego or getting the back. Can I put to this madness to stop? Ah, Umba. No.
Now, what do you become because Namonia is as of December 2023. And I put a final. we bịazie na March wee bịa foto ahụ na Finland 2023 ka isi
this rubbish question. Foto ahụ na Finland ka isi foto ahụ na bie ka ijere na o nwere ebe agbara akwụkwọ ọsụmbịa na agbara akwụkwọ emere anyị invite ebe a ka isi foto betu onye ụchụ gavada agụsịsị ọnụ mmiri agụsị n'ọnụ mmiri mụ na ọ tụrụ asị ọwụrụ na Finland ka mụ na ya esi ọwụrụ na Finland o ebe m na-asịrị foto ahụ na Germany mgbe njere holidays na Germany.
Come on, lady.
Not today.
Step through. I'll swipe.
Mgbe njere holidays na Germany ọ mgbe aka m na-asịrị foto a. Don't worry, mmechi akịta m na-egosi unu ụdị foto of nkwọkịrịkwọ ka ebizie nnọọ okwu a.
What our brother is making is that this lady here or this woman here that they call her the Ramma have denied that he doesn't know this man.
Never you one day come ready again, even we be a church. Man, I got Robert from Ney. Vam, dress him as he be a church. Man, I got Robert on me at all. So you need that respect. It's a warning you.
From anywhere that they just met at the convention, but he's trying to establish that they have always been together. They have known each other. In fact, they planned for this Finland that they were going to be together, even in Finland. But at that day, Ramma have come on her program and denied it to the whole world that they only met and took picture as a normal convention participant.
You don't understand. Shut up. Also, that Namane. Amani remember because I use plan chassis. A boss na ilu aya plan chassis like just Finland. You never come na bola ho boss. What are you talking? You come money ku lezu ko ta ho si de. Muni ana bo plan chassis na iya na Finland. I fuze na Finland. Jose kai na ko oju. So vam shut up. Okay man akwa give name odun ko akwa ikwa ku chisiri gontai. Rubbish man.
But he has other proof to show that that was not the only time they have ever met.
And don't you go see the Biafra? No, opening no new Kubasias.
I feel like she's not like.
Don't worry about that's why you don't worry. That came up with this speech of Ekpa, Biafra, and now, no one Finland can charm one for the point.
But I got the Shia on the young mother. A man, they see a good best COS. A man, of that on the Shia and the mother, but I'm now.
If I have but Dr. Ngozo are available COS to young one. You gotta go back or can I wear COS? Fast forward, about terrorists, bro, Abu Fulani. Fast forward, I say I opposite. I'll continue, and the message came today again in the public of Igwe. Stop. Social media war. That was the instruction. Stop social media banter. Today. So kai funifa maka onye pụtakwa anya afia ọ bụrụ ma ndị nke a mesigoro eme anyị ga-eje na-ekoti ya anyị ga-eji ya na-ekwu okwu ka nna agwa gị ijiji mere n'utu ebe a ka anyị nọ na ijiji imere
Canada get this idiot and that one this time and as a program how I find on here class program
that Finland can I like go to Michael Jackson put up also to come and take picture with Michael Jackson. The lady speak okay, Michael Jackson.
I Michael Jackson never.
Biafra.
Nene picture that careful. Nene date. Okay, for the date. For the time, okay, you tell me on second day. Kamunia Jawa because on the first day, I dodged the money to say on a room here. That they all and told him that I was forever because it is why you can be able to.
Hey, Obi Guanuvezioku. Munagala Hukala Nubolo Nemone. I didn't beg na Germany, Melegu holidays. How many times? Or walk back go flight in Giri, go flight in Giri, how cheap by ya.
Oh.
Obi Guanuvezioku. Now I didn't beg na Germany, no longer holidays. Eh? I never the guy in the now we're gonna mind you. I'm gonna beg a guy. How many days? I'm 1 week, 2 weeks in holidays. Now they're not on a beg 1 week. Every 2 weeks on holidays and then I beg. Every 2 weeks on holidays and then I beg. Why are you denying? Grab your friends the truth. Obi Germany. How can be on a beg in Germany? Why are you lying? I will plan to say in Finland. What are you talking? Obi Germany, why are you lying that they better than my hotel in Germany, na Finland? Obi Germany, how many times? Why are you lying? Maybe on my hotel room, na Finland. Oh my God! Otrobabu kwegi, kaira nege this man.
It's not your kaki na that in my room here.
Bam. Asiko de he. Muna ala. Na lunye. Man, I tell you the problem na working and I have been. I am the only problem. Hey, Zoku, I don't know that we will Zoku as the program. I vow. So long chia view Oyo na chivoche. Kono na bakakai put to zed this madness. Cause Zoku dani na potasia today. Come kudere say you want better ya Zoku again. Let us end.
It looks like I'm back. The internet suddenly changed to another one. Can somebody hear me? Looks like we are back. Can somebody hear me? Looks like we are back. Hello. Can somebody hear me? I'm sorry. The internet suddenly break and changed to another one. Okay, then let's continue. I'm sorry. If somebody can hear me, okay. Now, there is an MG play here, all these things, so can no matter in here many in the past. Kono no in here makuru in the past. And also na obi Germany ga aṅụ iyi na obi Germany ga aṅụ iyi na ya ọnahụrụ. Now, ka anyị lee ihe o kwuru yesterday. Ka anyị gee ihe o kwuru yesterday. So let's listen to this, please. Biko ka anyị gee nke ntị.
Of course, you've heard of OpenClaw. Personal AI connects to everything, can do everything, but is it safe? Victor is like OpenClaw, but safe. Connects to 3,000 tools and lives
in your platform now. I
bịa jụọ
Amara mma onye comment because I will be back to finish up this program. Amara comment because when you comment, if you comment, make it brief. Make it brief. I will be back. Here is the link. Come in and make your comment. But when you will comment, make it brief. I need to fix one or two because I will be back. I wouldn't even want to comment. I had up like I said, on an update. If I'm the goddess no, I'm gonna grab the mic.
Selena Kekime, ana m na ị na-agbake.
Yes, thank you.
The Lord is your strength. Ife na-ega bụrụ obere ife mana Chineke nọ n'ọrụ. To him alone be all the glory. Ọ ya bụ ife a na-ekwu ma ndị na-apị ịchaka ma ndị na-apị apị ikuku. Nke onye na-eme mmadụ aka ya kwụ ọtọ back to sender. Ọ bụrụ na onye adekwala gị ya gazie elu gị ụbọchị ezumezu afịa na anụ. Ọ bụkwa na onye na-achọ enwere ife o mee gị ị ga na-achọ ị ga na-ada. For whatsoever that comes your way back to sender. In the name of Jesus, receive strength and receive divine intervention and receive divine healing. When you came out to use those surgery, I knew. You understand? Maka na anya ahụ iji wee pụta wee were surgery a, o nwere ife gị na ya pụrụ, o nwere ife gị na ya na-eme. Why I am saying is for people that are still under the comment section, una na-type ihe dị iche iche. Ife anyị na-eme, ndị ezigbote mmadụ nọ ya. Ife anyị na-eme, ndị alụlụ ana nọ ya. Ọ ife m chọrọ ka ibulu n'obi and don't inherit somebody's enmity. Achọrọ m ijọs jiri ife a mee advice as I am led. Ebu na mmehie dịara onye ọzọ. Kelena, we are in your platform, other platform. We disagree to agree. Onye me igwa ya eziokwu, gwa ya otu ọ dị aka. Yeah, you say it. Yeah. Onye ahụ ya enwezi uche jejeje chee mal ife a ndị a kwuru. Because when you have a platform, your audience is your eyes. After a program, you go back, listen to what you did. You go to comment section. Then you will know if I did it right or on wherever I lack. That is the place that will give you a hint of yourself. And when you are doing a program, you just come out and vomit whatever you want to vomit. If in a kubana, or a lot of things will happen. So I thank God for your life, and whosoever that sent whatever they sent, it is well. We disagree to agree. And I've said it that this time I know I'm the wisened up 100%. All the impossible. The only thing you can do, okay, you can block me. That's it. A lot of people has giftings in their life. Kellen, I just want to give message as I am led. A lot of people have giftings in their life. But because you don't want to open your spiritual eye, you belong to a place where your giftings will be destroyed, will be silenced. anara go ọkụ and the witches and wizards, they are good at ịnara mmadụ ọkụ na-enyo ya gbuo the person isi. From this program you did, we have heard about it. But where Master Prophet made a very big mistake, I don't like. You are on your platform now, they display it in record. You cease to be a prophet walking with the inclination of God. You can't come out on the social media. Bra oracha wasa umuaza na watch again, more na watch again, okay na watch again. So, and you were operating on influence of something. So that one, they were to go apart. You were saying that Bam 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 was the most trusted. When Simon Ekpa was shouting about Ejimako, also if Ejiboya war, that, sorry, Ejimofo, Ifeanyi is the eye of the Biafra Nigerian government in Biafra movement. Acheleta Boya. Simon Mecha mee ebe anya na-erol anya na-anaghị n'okwu ede na-atọn na-rotate. Today, this man bụ Bam 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 didn't know you have given him a lying name and a lying tongue. They are the most trusted. The most trusted are the ones that did imaginable things. I keep that one aside. And what I am saying, you didn't go to the right channel. You are looking for something because you weren't genuine. You want to make sarcasm and fun of the people that allowed you to use them for fun. That one I push it aside. For the woman, pụtara na-akọ gba. Ọ bụrụ na unu na-efolo ya, ọ sị, before gị bụ kele na-akpọ ya na phone, na ya na-elekọd gị. Na before gị na ya na-abụ eme anything, na ya nọ na recording. If ọ gwara gị, so this thing he said here is not far away from the truth. Ọ sị a gị chọkwa ewepụta ya na ọ bụrụ ife a, ọ bụrụ otu a, na eji m ya ịchọ ka m wepụta ya. So I want to bring your minds back that whatsoever she said here is not joking. They have provoked her. And if it's like it's me and you, leave it at that. And some people that doesn't know that this master prophet is evil. Obuna edero evil and oburona osakbolonwa bini my phone. This woman na Simon, enwegwete nwoke na nwaanyị fameko. Ọ bụrụ m nwa ka ị nọ na platform, mgba gị ife m ga-agba gị, mme gị ife m ga-eme gị, you get out. I will stop him there. No, don't come close to this. This is fallacy. Ọ dịrọ mma, mba. Ọ bụzịkwa interview maka mụ na gị na-eme ebe a ị gara. That go abroad to tell you their intention on the person they call their amobiara, their master. Or say no. Simon will not descend so low to that thing. Amam Kelena and my audience, our commenters, them naga. So your that is my point. You understand? So you be boroya, a Sean here, you bought the idea and you were discussing it with him. So I have told you, Master Prophet, we are with because you can't just be doing a thing, you need a respect. No, respect is reciprocal, it's give and take. Whereby you trash my own respect, my dear, I will put your oath in the pit toilet. I rest my mic. No, it's a kind of brief. Thank you.
Thank you.
This Finland were people of reprobate heart. You cannot salvage them. That is their life. If you watch yesterday, there are people who have this disease we call AHDA, high parasity. They can't be at a place. It is a disability, it's a deformity that people don't see it. They cannot sit at a place. If you still watch that, what yesterday protest, you will see them distracting. You will see them shouting like a demented dog. You see they want to be where they don't want to be. You see them, people don't want them, but they are poking themselves in their eyes. Simon Sifunu, or Taka Simon say saga seas, or ceasefire saga. Or Taka Okuria. He didn't say it today. And in Ghana, because just allow me 1 second. In Ghana, United or Biafra United, in Kenya mask nihu ordinawa. I said, shame to you. Shame. If I were you, I would remain anonymous. I will be in Finland. You can't be in whatever where you are, and you are giving orders, and you are giving. From what you said this morning, that Simon Ekpa said ceasefire. Adadio Ramma. Now, yeah, it's Ada Simon Ekpa is a representative of the USD. Let her take the message to the USD. Bam bam bam, take message to the CRC. Uluziana enyi one bu Adadio Ramma in on a platform. Yeah, you say Adadio Ramma no nugo. If I say Adadio Ramma in nugo, take this message to your platform. So when you listen to it, I got ahead of time before you understand. You, United Biafra Ordinawa, you did not say such thing. So we know where you belong. Okay? And now I go ahead of time because of what I see. To tell you, no Ordinawa, yeah, this Ordinawa, yeah, the one that is wearing mask. But they have Biafra Unite. Oh, while I here that Miss Allen Rose is not with USB, is partially done. But I'm listening to it. When we are telling you things, when I see things, I say it. I complain about this individual. I call people that are concerned. 3-4 months ago, or 5 months, I've been shouting about this lady. Now, what's on Biafra Unite that this lady is not more in USB, on or partially giving out information. Kudochia, because two of them that I say things the way they are. And I thank God Almighty that created me, that I did not allow myself to be in a place I ought not to be. The little gift God gave me before I was conceived in my mother's womb would have been destroyed. Please, my brothers and my sisters, seek for your destiny, seek for your gifts, stand on it. Don't let anybody destroy what God has given you without price. Please use it to edify. I rest my mind. Thank you very much.
Thank you, the goddess. Everything is fine. The Alurian Mazi Greg, no, Omakamele, grab the mic.
Yeah, Mazi Kadanna. Good evening. Yeah, my greetings from Finland.
Oh.
We thank God today. I think today's case is closed. I'm trying to fly back to Frankfurt. I'm
From
on a
Finland,
train station
direct.
from Finland. Yes. So we thank God we saw our PM. He was very okay. He's fit. And I think with today's process, there was a very big progress. To where they will continue. Some people are still around. I just want to drop greetings and because this guy called me when I was trying to go and pick my bag. So I told him I would call when I tried to reach him, but I cannot get him. So I just opened my telephone and I see you're online. So I just want to drop that anytime you hear our GPM talking about there is nothing like Eastern Security Network, that very word should continue to be preached. That very word should be continued. There is nothing like Eastern Security Network. So for the first time I entered inside the court, and according to during the process, for the first time I entered, every tweet of our people
Yes, Emana Yanwa Gan Ebe Bueko, because all the was there on a train station. Ebono Bueko from my end here is fine. So if you watch, the voice is ceasing somehow. So let's bear with him. It's not from my end or from his end. He is calling from Finland. Mazi Greg, we cannot hear you. Maybe you go out and come in. Eman Ebe no network address stable. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Maybe you go out and come back in. No, we cannot hear you. You go out and come back. Hello. No boys no Mazi Greg. Yeah, one got Finland today. Who witnessed everything, and he is flying back. Thanks to God. No boys no, go ahead.
Mazi Kalina, I greet you.
Hello.
Yeah, thank you. Aga m ebidokwa n'isi ịjụwa gị olee otu ahụ mere gị. I pray that ịlọchitela. Ndị oyibo sịrị nọ na ha na-ewishi gị quick recovery. Ndewo. Sure. Ịma na o nwere okwu i kwuru ụnyaahụ mgbe si na that na n'ime ndị bandit no a lucrative business because ma ndị na-aganụ ịga inegotiate ma eburu mmadụ ha na-agbachara nzama ebe agbara ọwụzi na agbara bandit nzama ọkwa nke a na-egwuru ya wayo.
Sorry, Ndubeze, can you wait ka Mazi Greg Rando because maka ọ nọ on the way.
Sure.
Okay, Mazi Greg, go ahead. Mazi Greg, can you hear me? Network ya adro stable. So all the person now up. Okay. Ndubeze, go ahead.
So with that comment you could okwu say that na ma ndị na-aga negotiate ma ndị jere koro ndị mmadụ ekoro ma ndị gara for negotiation near business within all of them. All ya with the same, and you also make a comment about that na ma ndị DOS ma ndị sịrị to ego anyị na-atụ ego na ndị dị ka anyị ọ na-awụ na anyị na-agba mitin anyị asị anyị dowe repeat anyị maka na anyị na-ala ndụkwa n'airport a ga-azụkwa anyị oke receipt. So anyị na-agbakwa mitin na-edowe receipt. So ihe ahụ niile anyị rụrụ so anyị amapụrụ na enwekwa another benefit nọkwa dị a na emesona na ụmụ Chineke anụ ha ala protest ụmụ Chineke tikapụ because I dozed off last night mgbe m na-anya program ahụ ntị so I later finish it up this morning. So ịhụrụ na ụmụ Chineke anụ ha ala protest na onwe ebe tiri protest mee na-etikapụ ọsọ ya sịrị ya agbago tiketi ya maka na o nwere another benefit na ya
biko Ndubeze chetugodi the voice can enwe echo. Okay,
yeah, your one na-enweta the echo kwa.
Wait, let me refresh then. Let me refresh. Just stay here. Let me refresh. Let me refresh and see. The echo see. The network shows not strong here. Okay, go ahead. Can you make the sound? Can you go ahead?
Okay, so yes, na ma ndị ga-ehuzie now that no nwekwele more makpọ benefit n'ọkwụrụ na mba kịta even mụ anaghị m anị ya mụ ana m anị ya m na-anụbu ya before ọ dị oke kịta so ya mezie ịhụzie that na nwaanyị mmadụ fegharịganụ kemgbe a na-etu ya nna nwaanyị a na ihe Biafra na-enukwa ya ọkụ n'obi na o nwere ihe ọzọ nughe ya ọkụ n'obi karịa na ọwụ sọ ihe Biafra so ịhụzie that na before na-aga onye ọbụla ebukuola nke ya you know some time ago achọghị m ịkụla elekere azụ o nwere mgbe sometime ago o nwere mgbe ndị DOS o nwere mgbe ekwutere okwu na ma ndị ekwechara nkwa ọlụlụ of course you know ịbata na media today so ị ga-edịrịrị aware na this comment o nwere ndị kwechiri na Biafra struggle kwechiri with DOS because of na-ekwere ha nkwa ọlụlụ and ọkwa ndị a niile ekweghị nkwa anụ a they are not residing in one country. O nwere ndị nke n'ebe ọzọ ha nọ so emeghala ụmụ ihe ndị protest nwanne men apụghị ire ozugbo ga na achọghị m ịkụla elekere azụ because achịkọta m ọchị n'ụtụtụ ya mezie ka n'ime ụlọ m ahụ ya hụ na onwe onye mụ na ya bi a ga na-ahụzi m ka netwọk ọpụwala nna olezi otu nwaanyị nọ na-eti okelegodinu anọkwa m na akwado ihe a biko ya ndị gara protest na Finland a na-ekwu na convention went well nwaanyị mmadụ n'ime obi ya ọ nara eti Chukwu na ekele dịrị gị ole mgbe a ga-etinye ọzọ so na biko asị mmaji ọsọ bata tii my own opinion mgbe Chukwu gbaa gị ume get sị gị nke ọgwụ nke ọbụla ịṅụ ga mere na iji pụta ọsịsọ otu a sị gbakwasakwa ụkwụ dị ndewo brother thank you ekele m onye ọbụla
thank you daalụ ndụ eze John C oke nwa no maka mere grab the mic
Mazi kene nọ maka mere omekwana ndị Biafra
daalụ sa
ndewo nna Mazi Greg atọgbuola m n'ọchị ọkwado ha jere ebe na-agụrụ dịdị nke akara ọkụ nwaanyị spent ya nọ ọ bụ Kezaya ka ọ bụ ya wekwa n'iwe onye nke kwuwara ya n'ọsị na ya aga ya na ndị anyị na-azọ freedom okene na ọ kakwa m na mma ka isi wesi na ịbụ freedom fighter akwụkwọ ụdị nke anụ freedom akpakwa ọkụ ke na ụdị ndị dị ihe nke adonu anọrọ ebe a na-ekwu okwu ka anyị esi wee ọnụ ka mgbe anyị na-etonite ọ na-agba ewe night vigil ebe ewere gị nke a na-akpọ ya desin a na-adị emewe before enye mmadụ na ba way keeping like this so the next thing here afọzi bụ ebe ndị mmadụ na-akwado the way keeping chena na-akwado ije kwere onye wara awa ugwu mana people na-aja akwadowe ọnọdụ ka anyị esi wee gụrụ onwe ha ofu ọ bụrụ ya ka na nọ ndị anyị na ha na-azọkọ Biafra biko nụ na-ewekwana n'iwe unu they have done more harm than good na ọ bụrụ Kenenna TV biko ke ụdị ndị dị ihe kịta ka mbere gwara ihe achara ugo na-egwu no na that voice note o sendere ọbata obi that time no voice bed ka ọ bụ ya na-egodo the voice on the send the home prime minister which means na nwa ya ọ bụrụ Biafra ka ọ na-achọ sef na ihe ọ na-achọgodo bugide ihe ka ọ ma na owere nwoke which means ọ dụrụ nri ọ maha ebe ọ esi wee bido ọ bụrụ na ihe Biafra ka ọ na-ekodo aka no wonder as deputy prime minister Ngozi Orabeeze zuwe wee chutee ya aka ọghọrọzi ọragworo Fulani ghọrọ agent of Nigeria gịnwa ọ na-akọghịrị na social media to tell you that now these people they are not here for Biafra. They can do or die. Na ọnọdụ na enekọtara m ihe na-eme that's not just when ihe niile a na-akọ n'ọnụ ọsọbamba ọsọ onye nke those things ọ ihe kwesịrị isi nnọọ a freedom fighter n'ọnụ wee na-apụta ka na-ajụkwa na unu ewekwana na iwedo unu Oya kwesị isi anyị nọ na-apụta kama anyị focus nnọọ n'ihe gbasara Nigeria gọọmenti ihe ha na-eme na Biafra land. Focus on ihe gbasara our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Focus on ihe gbasara our prime minister. Ejewe Finland na isi anyị focus eche m na ejewe ụdị ya nwa ndị mmadụ at least aba na-ekpere ka ya na-eje wee isi. Nke a bụ instead of ndị mmadụ ịba na-ekpere ha pazia na there is carnality, immorality. Na cause the problem. The show know how the problem ha na cause ikan n'ime freedom na anyị na-achọ. Na adịkwa m support that is ihe niile na eziokwu that is oguru m ike. Simon Ekpa atala afụfụ. Nnamdi Kanu atala afụfụ. Oya ko ya bụ ha ka origidezi. Imagine mana program na niile a na-eme na ọkpọ sọsọ ndị Biafra na watch ya. Imagine ndị mmadụ na-asị oh easy. No wonder Mike Arnold ji wee sị na there's a lot of people abụghị for Biafra ka ha nọ. Anọ ya ka ọfụ wee na-ekwuru ebe okwu mbụ that man. Nna like ikwuru ekpere mbụ ka ejecha ha Finland nke ha nọ n'ime abata ka e wee changes. Ọkwa otu anụ ọbata obi ekwugoro okwu ka anyị mazie ya eme. Nna Ọmaka mere my brother jisi ike and recover kwa ọfụma o.
Thank you, John C. Okay, Madam Origin, Amaka Mele, grab the mic.
Hello, Mazi Kelena TV. Ndewo, Ihoma Mary Madunini, all well-meaning Biafrans. I greet everyone. It is important that we pay attention and focus on the major issue at hand. Because everyone, I heard Mr. Greg in Finland. Mr. Greg, God bless all of you. I want to use this opportunity to thank everyone. Whether you went there to find a husband or you went there to do, and in fact, whether you are even Oswimi and you went to Finland to support my prime minister, please, thank you. That was thank you plus one you. I greet you from the bottom of my heart, and I mean it, every word of it. Going there in solidarity, after all, on this planet, there is the good, the bad, the ugly, the wicked, the evil, all of them. And I love scripture very well. If God said he was looking for few, that means he knows that there is all kinds. So we will focus on the very few that mean well, that want the freedom of our people. Those are the people I like to talk to. And everyone else who knows, some people, I believe strongly that by the grace of God, the few things God, the Bible says, all, God will cause all things to work out for good of them that love him. So anyone that go there for anything, that's their business. But you see this, even if there are 50 people, out of the 50 people, 45 were cuckoo crazy and 5 were sane. By the time they count the census, they will say that 50 people attended. That is where my focus is. And I once again thank all of you. Seriously, I thank all of you. And anybody that comes out to castigate Ada Diorama, or don't sound like her. Don't now be the worst. By the time the things you're saying, we don't even know whether Ada Diorama is better than you or you are better than Ada Diorama. This is not this thing. So everybody that comes to make their suggestions or castigate her, do it making sure that the platforms we are using it for our freedom. When Mr. Kelena, I hear that you are, what is that your first name? The one you changed before you now come back, you come to support us because you say you're not a freedom fighter. You have one beautiful name.
Always Kelena TV.
No, that's what you say. You something fun. You have a name. It's
Minister of Enjoyment.
Hey, thank you very much. You must open a TV of Minister of Enjoyment so that we divide it. When you open Minister of Environment, you will see you have crowd there. Then this small place where we have to really mean business, we make it that way. So after greeting our people, I can mention all of you that went to, God bless all of you and reward you. Then number 2 thing I want to say, this is like a house cleaning. This is what I heard from everything I have seen from Dr. Masanga. Yes. He said he has made a couple of videos. One of them, he tried to enumerate how long this is going to take. From what I heard, he said about 21 days. He said from the 10th, I'm even surprised that today they allowed people in. He said from the 10th, it will be open. People will come in just for our brethren, because I still want to pray that anyone, it's not everybody that will be there, but anyone that can be there to support our Prime Minister from 10th. Those that can stay there for 2 weeks, please, may God replenish your pocket. May people you don't know put money in your account so that you will, because it's not, it's money spent. So God continue to strengthen everybody. And one thing I want to highlight to us that is important. You see, if you listen carefully, they said Nigeria was absent. They used your money and my money to buy voices. And those voices, from what Dr. Masanga said, they are bad investigation, corrupt intelligence, corrupt witnesses, corrupt international, everything that is corrupt is what they have put in packaged. It would behoove you to know that they have a reason for doing that. But they're going to wait for you and I. Is it why when Prime Minister say, keep quiet, stop saga, they will not say it is a mad woman in Olotu market that is talking. They will use what the mad woman said to now said, Biafrans cannot rule themselves. That's what all this, that's why he is insisting on that. But when you look at it intently, the most intelligent, viable people to rule themselves are Biafrans. But they have put number 4. They have put Olanik Meku installed. They have put the people we didn't send. And those people are undermining our progress, our freedom. They are opening doors for Fulani to come in. So we must be wise in this season. You see, these 21 days, please, if you don't know what to do, go and sleep. If you don't have anything tangible, reasonable to say. This time around, it's not time to come and analyze that diorama for us. If I hear you, I will jump in and I will tell you how I feel about it. It's no more, it's not about what that diorama said now. Let us, if it is only 2 of them, which I know they have gotten some sense. I believe you me, Adadiorama and Vam, they have, I was watching Rafa Jere closely, and I think he would have regretted a lot of things that he has allowed to happen in his life, hopefully. But we are not going to start using them as our enemies are positioning them. That is, what do we call that one? So our media pichichis, please, you people try to control the narrative, manage your platforms. Let us avoid sensitive topics. Anybody that tell you that there is insecurity, there is disunity, don't listen to them. Today, we will try to dig into anybody that have anything that talks about Biafra progress, please bring it to our medias so we can, create a very clean, conducive, peaceful environment. God bless you. I rest it there.
Thank you, the goddess, Madam Origin, sorry. Like Dick Okuru, one night that called in some time ago from India. I don't know if you are watching, maybe I wouldn't again. I want that your friend can come in at least. Kaino kene no direct. Ife yan ife mero banyere ID and the call la document sended. Okay, Mazi Greg, okay, Mazi Greg, go ahead. It but I'm not okay, far from the mic. The voice got far somehow. Or this error, or this error, or this error. Imale no no zo on to kwesịrị ịdị. Maybe ọ bụ na nchigatazi again by that time ka anyị mara narị. Okay, thank you so very much. Thank you. Ọ bụ na Maazị Greg chọrọ ịgwa anyị okwu because ya nwa na onwe ya nọ here live and direct. Ya nwa be a witness. So ọ bụrụ dị nse mana ọ try go mana network ịmụ ichange location at times ọ na-afịaba arụ and onye nọ n'ụzọ. So wave na ife ndị ọzọ na-enye ya nsogbu. So maybe ọ bụ na nchigata again. So ọ bụrụ na nna by that time no ruo n'ebe ọ na-aga ka ọ gwa anyị ife ya nwa mere observe. That is that. So they can never before. One night that called us from India. Why how the document presented to his brother or friend by Dr. Ngozi Oraveze, USB, how the document helped him. So I like from the horse's mouth. Then we move. We thank God for God, at least good news in Abia from Finland, at least from what happened today. The witness there as we hope, no the lion and Ukundi Yetinyaka, Kayabije, Metezim Moro. Amaka Yamare, all of us of truth. If I have a first time is here, Emanogan Kuria before, some people were taken doubt why. Never see Banjoko. He instructed them, make contact to these people, let them stop, cease from this name calling, this fight. They continued. So okay, the news today, I told him that you have said this thing before. I said, oh, but thank God now, no in the open to the hearing of everybody. So after Kamkusiri and the other video that I played from and this on Aparawa, the lady there, in the background, no could say, or social media, was say, never. If I know it in never nine, or you will if I will try by an social media. I will try, I have all the mayor got viral, that is the truth. To answer when I can't stop. that is the truth. I can't stop. My common August, I continue. I can wait find a good social media. Omaka mere all of us of truth. Omaka mere all supporters of truth. I enjoy Jedi and Abanaway and I was in your Nobody want to be your ID currently. As in Donabay, I'm with you free of charge. Take advantage of this opportunity. Maka very soon. Ogabukwa, I get in here, man. 80 years ago, I get it. Oh, now like this in a country go be. Remember, now. Ngege were ya for free. Gini ka ekweche. Obu mgbe akwụkwọ ụgwọ ka ị ga-eweta ya. So like dịka m na-ekwu before, ka anyị focus na ife a unite anyị. Ife unite anyị dị larger than that separate us. Ndị nwanne feel na na-achị anyị je separate anyị. How many are there? Huh? So We are our own problem. That is the truth. And the Matasanga where that these Biafrans, that Biafra is the problem of Biafrans, or Biafrans is the problem of Biafrans. That is the truth. So, Isita Megaria Agadema. Stay blessed and bye for now.